Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Are We There Yet? The podcast show where we speak to real people, real stories, real struggles, you know, the jazz. But yeah, today I got someone that doesn't need an intro. Someone that's active on social media, they're active on TikTok. I came across this person on TikTok doing a lot of charity work. At the start, I wasn't sure what was going on, but then I seen that this person was genuine. Person comes from Manchester, from the grit of Salford. They're doing quite a lot. They've got a music career. They've had a vibrant upbringing, and it's someone that loves to give back. It's Kai Bunz from the hearts of Salford. Welcome to the show, Kai.
Respect my brother, man. Thank you for having us, man.
Appreciate you being here. You're someone that doesn't need an intro. I've seen a lot of things about you. I think people are seeing your clips going viral now as well. So a lot of people are starting to see more about Kai Bunz, but not really knowing much about you, like myself. So, you know, I think, you know, hear it from the horse's mouth, the best way.
Yeah, definitely, man. It's good to be here and be able to open up a little bit more and get a bit more into detail into things, because when you're online, you literally have to keep the videos short. You're onto little 1 minute, 2 minute videos, and it's like sometimes you can trip over your feet and you've got too much to say, so you get a bit lost on it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So hopefully we can get some good points today, man. I can really like clear the picture up for people what I'm really about. You know what I'm saying?
That's it, man. Tell your story. Yeah. Rather than, you know, hearsay, let's hear it from the horse's mouth. I always say all the time, like, go direct, you know, hear the story for yourself. So yeah, let's start at the beginning. Let's paint a picture for the people who don't know Salford. What's Irlam like growing up in Irlam?
Yeah, Irlam's like, it's a little bit different to the rest of Salford. Irlam's a little bit more quiet. It's not as rough. It's got a little bit of middle class there as well. Like, nobody's rich around there, but like most people have got jobs around there and street members and They're not really into crime and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You've got like the estate, which Irlam's quite big compared to other areas. It is quite a big town. And you just got one council estate, well, it's two, but one's like more run down than the other one, do you know what I'm saying? Where like more the rough stuff went on, do you know what I mean? The other estate there's a little bit bought now. So it's a blessing and a curse in both ways, because people are very in your business around there. People are snitches, mate. They all speak to the police around there, like everybody, do you know what I'm saying? So that might sound controversial or might sound negative to some people, but at the end of the day, say you're having a fight with somebody for a good reason. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you should be allowed to do that around there. Everyone's just snitching you in for the police, mate, fast, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So there's a lot of pressure around there. Like I say, the only reason I say that is because it's different to the rest of Salford, where the rest of Salford's a more like community-driven place, and more like, you know, everyone's into crime around there. No one would dare speak to the police around there, do you know what I'm saying?
With the cold.
Yeah. But like I say, it's a blessing and a curse, man. Depends how you want to look at it, do you know what I mean? There's the balances and negatives, there's positives and negatives in whichever areas you want to look at it, do you know what I'm saying? So one good thing about that was, back in the day, if you go to Salford and you walk on a street, yeah, the whole community will be out, like the whole street, talking mums, dads, old women, everyone's just looking at you like that, like you're an alien on the street.
I've experienced it. Yeah, I've experienced it.
Well, now it's not like that in Irlam. It's not like that. Everyone can just walk around there, no one even like bother you. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
I remember
representing
when I was younger, about 13, 14, walking down Odsall Lane. The whole lane came out, balconies, everything, and it's like, yeah, we shouldn't be around there. Turn back. Yeah, turn back, straight out, man.
Literally.
But you moved to Chapel Street at 14, different side of Salford. What changed for you mentally when you moved there?
Nothing really, apart from you just a slight bit out of your comfort zone. Like when my mum was saying, "Oh, we're moving to Chapel Street," I was sad. I was thinking, "No, I don't want to move down there. I want to stay around there, my mates." You know what I'm saying? I want to stay in Irlam, But then when I actually moved around there, it was a blessing, man. Like, I prefer it a lot more. And obviously, you're next to the city centre as well. Like, you're right next to town, the city centre, do you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot more populated area, where Irlam is literally one road in, one road out. It's a very, very, very small town environment, quiet place, you know what I mean, where everybody knows the business.
Yeah.
So for me, it was good because, like, in Irlam, I was always that guy. Like, obviously, it might be unnatural to some people, but, like, not a joke, boy. I had a name and a reputation by the time I was 10 years old, 11 years old, 12 years old. I used to fight grown men. Like by the time I was 12 years old, I was fully certified. I'm talking when I was 9 years old, 10 years old. I was standing up to bullies and fighting teenagers and 18-year-olds and and obviously, like you said before, so like, I used to play for United Liverpool and that, so I was sick at football. I was a dead fast runner, so I was a talented kid. So like now I do rap and that. It's nothing new to me. Like I've always had people with eyes on me and people like jealous and people talking shit and making up stories about you. So when I moved to Salford, it was better for me because I could blend in. Where in Irlam, everybody knew your business, everyone's on your case. Where when I went down there, it's like, okay, everyone else is busy around here and more active and da. So it was good because I could blend in a bit and not get harassed the same off the police or whatever, do you know what I mean? So if anything happened in Irlam, the police are coming knocking on my door. Even when it wasn't me, I'm 10 years old. People are having fights or stuff's going on, stuff's getting robbed. The police are coming to my house and mithering me for it, do you know what I mean? When it's like, oh, I'm not even done that, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, not even because I'm a bad person, it just stems from that, like I say, it's a bit like being a celebrity. Do you know what I mean? Where people just like, got nothing else to talk about, so they're talking about you and their attention's on you, do you know what I'm saying?
So like, you've been in trouble your whole life. You said that you've been in trouble your whole life. Like, where did that start?
To be honest, brother, like I say to normal people, like it's good to get me on here, but I'm really iron some stuff out, do you know what I'm saying? Because like I say, I've never been a bad person, but it's like most of the time I was getting nicked for fighting. I was getting arrested for fighting because it's like people that start trouble with you and you beat them up and then you run to the police. Do you know what I'm saying? That's where like when I was younger, most of the time it was that. And then obviously it comes to making money, doesn't it, bro? Like you want money and like when you come from these areas, now things are changing a little bit with the internet and there's a little bit more influence in the world, but like all we've ever knew our whole lives is like, oh, go to work and get a job for £10 an hour, or be a criminal. Do you know what I mean? Sell drugs and do robberies. You know what I'm saying? And it's like when you're young, you don't know any better. You know what I'm saying? So for me, like you just get arrested. By the time I got to 14, 15 years old, I was literally turned into like an older head. Like I felt like I was grown up by then and I was wiser and I was humble and it was like, yo, I can't just be running about moving mad. But some kids, most kids, like now especially like they're starting 18, 19, 21, that's when they start coming out and like getting in with the mates and like doing crime and doing robberies or selling drugs and that, do you know what I mean? But when we was younger, mate, people were starting a lot younger, do you know what I'm saying?
So you always hanged around with people older than you?
So for me, like I've got a brother that's 2 years older than me. So I always hanged about with him, we went everywhere together. But see, like, if I'm 9 years old, he's 2 years older than me. And he's probably got friends who are 2 years older than him. So I'm 19 years old. I mean, I'm 9 years old, hanging about with like 13, 14, 15-year-olds. Do you know what I'm saying? And I was a big kid. Like now, obviously, everyone caught up. When I was younger, I was literally like massive for everyone else. Like when I was in school and that, I was big. All the kids, like when I was on a football team and that, would all take the pitch, like I'd be up here and everyone else would be down here like that. I was just that big, strong, natural kid, you know what I'm saying? So I probably looked about 14 when I was 9 years old as well. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, it's...
So, you know, the young kid getting arrested all the time, what did that do to your mindset?
Yeah, so you don't really take it in that much. You're not really taking it in that much. You don't really feel the effects of it. It's only as you get older, you get more wiser that you realise like, yo, it's very traumatic. So, like I said, it took me to be, because I've never been a stupid kid. I was always in school. I was intelligent. I was in a top class. Like, I used to go competitions and that for like maths and like I was actually a smart kid, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? But I just didn't listen. And I didn't want to do work. I didn't want to be in a classroom. Do you know what I'm saying? But like I say, you're not going to keep walking into a wall and banging your head. I'm talking like by the time I'm 14, I've probably been arrested over 100 times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like literally, mostly for petty stuff, or like a lot of the time, like you'd be back and forth, like they'd have you on bail for like 9 months, 10 months, a year. Like you just come in as a kid, bro. Like no joke. And this is how sick it is, yeah. And like, this is a very important thing to take from this conversation. I was in primary school, yeah, only just touching 10 years old, and the police used to come with like 3-4 vans to my house, yeah, at 6 a.m. before I had to go to school.
In primary?
In primary school, bro.
That's mad.
Like, they come in with multiple vans banging on your door, yeah? So I'm talking for like a criminal damage or an assault or a false accusation. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like they literally used to come and like, bro, you just make an appointment for after school. They're coming arresting me before I had to go to school. So one day I had some good solicitor and he come in. He's funny enough, his name's Kai as well. Like my solicitor, he came in, I've been arrested a million times. And then this one day, I got a new solicitor, some different solicitor coming in. He's like, yo, you're taking a piss. Like, you have actually brought him here before he's got to go to school. Instead of just like, for this daft little charge, instead of just making appointments, come on, like, you know that he's got education. Like why would you do that? And he just all started panicking and that. And it changed quite a lot for me then as well. Like, they weren't harassing me the same and that after that, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what's happening a lot. Like, it's weird. I don't know if it's because, like, obviously my dad was born in Belfast, Ireland, and it's like they're going about Muslims or terrorists or black people and brown people, but that's why I know that's all a facade. Like, no one's racist towards skin colour.
Yeah.
It's made up. These people are just idiots, bro. They're just dumb people who are just hateful people and will hate on anybody. Like, anybody from a council estate gets that same thing you put on them same things like, you little scruff, or you in a tracksuit, or you didn't. It's like, it's nothing to do with being racist. These people are dumb. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I promise you. So maybe it's because of that, because of the Irish thing. The only reason I'm saying that is because obviously Irish people are white, innit? We've got the whitest skin. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like they got more racism than anybody, or as much as anybody. So that's why I'm saying it's got nothing to do with skin. They're just creating divide. The media's just trying to create divide and just create scenarios just to, do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a funny one. So I don't know if it's because of the Irish thing, because obviously my dad is actual certified guy as well. Like, he's actually been arrested and acquitted for knocking police out and that. Like, when he's 17 years old, he's absolutely knocked 2 coppers out. We can see it now. I'm not going to come back and arrest him now, but like, he's knocked 2 coppers out, yeah. But the copper didn't want to admit that a little 16-year-old 8-stone lad has just knocked him out, because he was supposed to be like the big bully copper of the area as well, as like a big strong fella, do you know what I'm saying? And my dad just knocks him clean out. So then when the charges come, the coppers said that everybody's battered him. They said it was a riot and the whole gang has hammered him. When he didn't, my man just knocked him out, do you know what I'm saying? I think they all kicked him in after it. I think after he knocked him out, I think they've all kicked him to death while he was on the floor in it. So then when they've gone to court, my dad's obviously gone not guilty and just fought the case in it, busted it. So common sense, people are going to hold grudges on you for things like that. But I'm just putting it out there. I don't know that's an actual fact, but it's like, why are 4 vans coming to my house when I'm 10 years old?
Yeah, that's mad.
Some daft shit, bro, do you know what I'm saying? Like
crazy, man.
Weird. So then, like I say, bit of this, bit of that, and it's like, obviously I'm just standing up for myself. Like, if someone used to stare at me on the street, I'd be like, what the fuck are you looking at? And if they had anything to say, I'd be straight over them and be fighting. Where now I just avoid it. Do you know what I mean? And like, take it however he's what to take it. The only reason I'm avoiding it, is because I don't want to break my hands and I don't want to go to jail.
Yeah,
just for some. And then these people used to start on you, and then you batter him, and he snitch you up anyway. Like, facts. It's happened to me too many times where people have actually started on me, have battered him, and then they've got me arrested, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
This is it, man. I say all the time now, like, when you get older, you can't fight. Why you go to jail for fighting, bro? Like, people are just grice, man. Like,
bro.
Yeah, when you're a kid, you can fight. When you're an adult, it's like, bro, you go to jail for fighting.
You get pulled in. So that's what's happened, mate, with me. Like, so I'm explaining how this is affecting my mindset, because I'm getting arrested, and then it got to the point where I'm like 13, 14, I'm a bit more intelligent. I'm thinking, yo, I'm going to end up going to jail here for nothing, for some absolute nuggets, mate, who are just like looking at me funny, or even like committing any crime what's not very, 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 very necessary, do you know what I mean? So since I got to that age, like I say, I humbled and been like, okay, took a back step, which blessing and a curse at the same time. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously it's a blessing because you're not going into the jail and you're not spreading negativity too much, you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
So you say, like, when you were turned around 13, 14, 15, you considered the older head. What does that mean in terms?
Yeah, so like I say, I just humbled instead of being that young wild kid who's like out to prove himself and like out to make a name and just a bit wild. Like, as you know, like when people get to that older age where, they've been to jail, they've been through the beef, they've got money, then they take that step back, don't you, and chill.
Yeah.
I'm talking at 14, 15 years of old. That was my mindset. Like I was already like, I've got no ego anymore. I've stood my ground against 30 man on my own, all with weapons and that. I'm 12 years old, 13 years old, and like I ain't running nowhere. So like for me now, I've got no ego. I've got no point to prove to nobody. It's all about safety and progression. You know what I'm saying? I ain't asked what anyone else got to say because I clearly know who I am as a person. And if anybody does what I say, keep their head and fool on them and hit me, because it ain't going to be nice, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even if they win, you're not going to get an easy ride, mate. It's going to be very, very nasty stuff, mate, what goes down in it. So anyone who's got any brain, and this is why the world's mad, like, once you get to our age, like, you realise no one who's got strength wants any trouble.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it don't bring nothing apart from dead bodies, hospitals, jail cells, people crying like, what would you want that for?
you go out in town, end up in a fight. I could end up in life and death now. When you're an adult, when you're a kid, you could do whatever. But when you're an adult, you're like, bro, like anyone could end up dead. It's mad. It's like when you see videos or people are in town and, oh, my man stamped on his head. And I'm like, bro, my man could have killed him. Like when you're a kid, it's different. But when you're an adult, life and death, man.
So like I say, blessing and a curse. So it's like, even though growing up dead young, like I've always just been a serious guy, me, bro. Like I've never played about, like, ask anybody who knows, bro. Like I don't mess around. I must have work on, and I'm just like, I'm straight up. I don't speak for no reason. I mean, here with you now speaking about proper shit, bro. I don't just speak to people for no reason, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, just kind of like it made me grow up fast. Because like I say, I'm not stupid. I was always an intelligent kid, and it's like, oh, if I carry on going the way I'm going now, I'm going to the jail. But like I say, most people get to 18, 19s and that these days, and then start coming out and thinking they're bad and doing a bit of robberies and doing this, and then not thinking they're bad. And then after 4, 5, 6 years, when you learn and when you grow and you've been through battles and you've got a bit of money, then it's like, oh yeah, you know, maybe I want to chill out here now. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's all I meant. I grew up young, innit? So,
what high school did you go?
Irlam High, you know, went to Irlam High School. Obviously, I got kicked out in like year 9. Some bullshit, man. Like I said, I was always smart, but when I used to go to school, I used to just lie there, my head on the desk, like I had no interest for it. Like primary school, I was good all the way through primary school. Like it was really good, and I thrived and I enjoyed it. And then once I got to high school, it's kind of like I was turned, and it was like, obviously, there's a lot more eyes on you, and you know, there's a lot more going on, mate. You know what I'm saying? Like people are already selling drugs and smoking and do you know what I'm saying? All that sort of stuff. So I had no interest to be in school once I got to that age, you know what I'm saying? And then I've always been my own person. Like people can't really tell me what to do or whatever. And it's not because like I'm like some anti-fucking social guy. It's because like I say, I ain't doing shit for no reason, mate. You tell me something to do and it's important, it's going to help me and whatever else, then why wouldn't I do it? Do you know what I mean? I'd be stupid to in school talking about this nonsense or whatever. So because I was quite intelligent, they kept me in school for ages, but I probably should have got kicked out for some next things. And they got some new head teacher in, trying to make me to go to a detention. I didn't used to turn up to detention. I was like, fuck off, I ain't going to no detention, mate. Do you know what I mean? He said, you go there now, you're getting kicked out. So I was sweet, this was the and that was it. I ended up going to one of them naughty schools. Prue, that's the exact name, yeah. People referral unit. So, but Prue's like jail, bro. Like, what is there? There's no point going there. Anyone who goes there, mate, it's a worse place. It's a worse environment. You're better off staying at home, mate, than going to them places. Like, facts, it's not a joke, mate. It's ever, you go in there, everyone just, boom, you get there in the morning, everyone just smoking weed, everyone, bam, 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 bare spliffs. Everyone's in their own clothes. You go into the thing, it's like, fuck off, and that's how people speak to the teachers. Like, no one has nothing here. They're giving you work what's like 2 + 2. So I'm like 14, 15 here, yeah, going into year 10. And I think I must have got kicked out like the end of year 9. And then I've gone there in year 10 for like a week or 2, do you know what I mean? And then literally, bro, they was literally giving me work, what was 2 or 2. Like, no joke, I'm saying to the guy, like, the guy's going, oh, come on, I help you. And I'm saying, you help me, bro. Like, the piss, bro. Like, fuck, I used to do this in reception, bro, when I was 6 years old, bro, do you know what I'm saying? So, ended up getting arrested in there, you know.
In the proof?
Yeah, I got arrested in there, man. Fucking never went back after it because just some bullshit. It wasn't even my fault, bro. Like, I've always been this humble, respectful person. I never make joke with no one. I don't insult people. I don't put people down, do you know what I'm saying? So they used to take us to like play football every day at rec. It was sick, the poo, don't get me wrong, it was good. But like I say, it's like jail. You're just surrounded by bad people, do you know what I'm saying? But we used to just go in the morning, do a little lesson, take an hour, have a break, we go gym, have another break. And then they used to take us to like the Salford recreational centres every day at the end of school, where we used to just go and play football. And that, obviously everyone loves football, don't they, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? So this one day, someone stole the guy's keys. Just as like a little joke thing, you know what I mean? Someone just jacked my man's keys, you know, one of the teachers. He's like, oh, gives the keys and that, and everyone's just tearing him, throwing shit at him. People are like slapping him and that. He's like a gym screw. He was like a gym teacher. He was like a big black guy and that. I think he's from Bolton as well, to be honest. I forgot his name. But he's like a big black guy. So he's in the gym every day and that. So people having like boisterous banter with him, just bantering, joke, you know what I'm saying? So then, sometimes you like a few little shots getting through, whatever. So literally, I just gone like on the back of my man's head, literally just gone like that. Come on, Pete, not messing, but like no power to it. Just literally touched his head like that. Do you know what I mean? Next minute, police had turned up, and fucking he go, right, who was it? He just points at me, and I swear to God, I've been there for time, bro. Always respected my man, never giving him one bit of cheek, and everyone else used to terrorise him, bro. Do you know what I mean? So they did arrest him, bro, for fucking assault or some bullshit. So I just never went back, bro, after that. So finished school in year 10, just never went like in year 11 or no, like that, man.
College?
So same thing, I went to Salford College for like a week or two, and then fucking used to blaze bare weed in there, yeah. They never used to say that. And then this one day, I literally not even smoked any weed. And the teacher started saying, oh, you smell of weed and all that. Saying what? Bang, kicked me out of there.
Yeah.
Fucking, but I didn't want to go anyway. It was one of them. Like, I don't know if they fully kicked me out or whatever it was, but I went to college for about a week or two. But my mind's always been set on bigger things, bro. Like, when I was, like I say, that age, 9 years old, 10 years old, like I wanted to be a rapper. And it's like, as I got older, obviously, I come away from that because it wasn't a thing.
You wanted to be a rapper?
Like when I was 9 years old, 10 years old, mate, yeah, she'd have asked me what I wanted to be. Obviously, it's rather a footballer, a fighter, or a rapper.
I was just going to say then, could you know, you used to play at Manchester United and Liverpool as a kid.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that's not normal. Like, when did you realise, you know, like you had, you know, special skill at football?
Yeah, well, I knew straight away because, like I say, I was always shit at football, but I was big on that. I used to just run rings around everyone. Like, no joke, it's quite sad that I've not made it as a professional because I was that good, bro. Like, I don't chat shit, mate. Anyone who knows me, whatever, like, I reckon I was as good as Ronaldo, bro. Like, no joke, that good. Not Steven Gerrard, I'm talking Ronaldo, bro. Where it was like,
Pinnacle.
used to just smack him in, bro. I could take free kicks, yeah. No matter where I got a free kick, yeah, on the pitch, I would score it every single time, even in my own half. 7-a-side nets, some little tiny nets, bro, yeah. Like, and if it was on that side, he's just taking my left foot on that, bang, just smacking him in, do you know what I mean? And because I was big, but I was super fast at the same time, so I was powerful, I had skill, I had it all. Obviously, that was my life. That's all I ever used to do when I was a kid, is play football all day, every day. When I go out, right, boom, got a football with us, boom, up and down the street, my whole life, do you know what I'm saying? So, I think, like, getting older and smoking weed and then getting into crime and hanging about with your mates, it's kind of took me away from football. Obviously, I broke my leg when I was like 11, 12, and it was a severe injury. Like, I fell off some lorries and I shattered my heel. And it's like the only way you get that injury is by a skiing accident or through a severe car crash. So it took me like a year or two to heal. And then I put bare weight on and that. And when I was used to running that, my leg was a bit thingy and that, do you know what I mean? And obviously my parents and stuff like that probably like arguing and bullshit like that. And I just lost the love for it. Just on the streets then, bro, wanting to make money and wanting to be out with your mates and do you know what I mean? Because I never even used to think of it as a business. I used to play football because I loved it. Do you know what I'm saying? I never used to think of it as a business, where now, when I'm older, now I think, if I had thought about that back then, obviously I would have stuck to it, wouldn't I?
Yeah,
I would have carried on doing it, but you never thought about the money back then. It was just like, oh, you want to chill with your mates or do you know what I'm saying? So I'll come away from the football thing. But I did I used to do MCing. Remember like Maxims?
Yeah.
Wigan Prayer, cricketers, all that gear. Like, so it used to be like, dude, like Bad Boy Chiller Crew sort of.
Yeah. Hardcore.
Yeah, that gear. So
Yeah.
obviously we used to do that. And when I was like 8 years old, 9 years old, like I did that for like a year or two. But there was no money in it back then. It weren't like it is now, where everyone's rappers and it's all glorified and it's all glamorized, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just some mad little kids who fucking wearing Lacoste tracksuits, mate, just rapping, you know what I mean? There was no business, do you know what I'm saying? So that's why, obviously.
How did you breaking your leg at 11? How did that affect you emotionally, not just physically, but emotionally? Because, you know, like you saying, like, or, you know, you could have been Ronaldo. Do you know what I mean? Like, so how did that affect you emotionally?
Therefore, man, like, I've always been a very, very hard-headed person with a lot of spirit. So I've never really let things get to me too bad. No matter how bad a situation is that I'm in, I'll always just make the most of it and crack on, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember, but it was a madness. I had a class done for about 6 months, but I used to I had a bike what I built, yeah, some like yellow granny bike, yeah. It had one big wheel, one front, one small wheel on the back, yeah. It might have been the other way around, it might have had a big wheel at the back and a thing on the front now, yeah. And like, but we even went to like, we used to fight with Flixton, like Irlam used to have like beef with Flixton. And like, used to go and meet on the locks and that. It'd be like 100 on their side, 100 on our side. I'm talking like big gangs of kids, you know what I mean? And I remember going there with my broken leg and that's like I'm some madman, bro, do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I didn't let it break me, bro, do you know what I'm saying? Even though I broke the leg, I was still active and that, I was still out. Obviously, you've got a different spirit at them ages as well, haven't you, mate? When you're 11, you know what I mean, 12, before a teenager, like, you've got proper spirits here, haven't you, mate? So it's like, you don't really, not consciously really taking things in the same, do you know what I mean?
So when football got taken away, did you feel like abandoned by the system? Like, I'm done now, like?
So it wasn't even that, but it was just, I think it was a timing thing. For whatever reason, it's gone that way. It was like, I've changed from primary school to high school. Same time, it was like the 6 weeks holidays when I was going into high school or something. Like, happened, you know what I'm saying? Then it's like, that's a total different era anyway. Like, you're going from being a kid and just like running about daft with your mates and now coming into a high school with all different kids you don't really know. And they're like I say, people are selling drugs and all sorts at that age, aren't they, mate? You know what I'm saying? So things just really, really changed at that time. It was a thing, like I say, my mum and dad are always arguing. I'm going from the high school, I broke my leg. So I think it did have a deep sadness inside of me.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, but it was a collective of things rather than just that one thing happening at that time. Do you know what I'm saying? You got the police thing, I'm getting arrested all the time, you know what I mean? My parents are arguing, I broke my leg. Do you know what I'm saying? Just smoking weed and
Smoking, yeah.
do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, like I say, just got to be careful what I say in here, man. I can't speak too much, but I was smoking weed since 10 years old, me, bro, 9 years old. Like, literally.
Yeah.
My parents are like strict. Like, none of them really smoke cigs. Obviously, my dad used to smoke weed, and that's how I started, because I used to just find little blocks of solid around my gaff. Like, tiny rocks on the floor, hash, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And I used to just get it and just do mad shit, like put it in the cigs and that, and fucking smoke it, got even roll and that. And I go to some kid round the corner, he's on the bongs and that. So that's how it was back then when I was a kid, you know what I'm saying? So
how old are you? Like, you've seen 9, 10?
Yeah. Literally, bro. And then the sickest thing about me is I can never smoke a cig. Like, I was a weedhead, bro. I used to smoke weed when I was 9, 10, 11. And it was only when I got to 12 years old in high school where I started smoking a bit of cig. Like, I used to smoke weed for years because my dad's not a cig smoker. He was just a weed smoker, do you know what I'm saying?
We got that.
Yeah, but like I say, to some people, it sounds crazy, but like, I can go to Fallowfield now and get little 9-year-old, 10-year-old kids, mate, getting about big spliffs in their ear and fucking...
No way.
But it's like, you go to some areas and it's not like that. Some kids are not that
like,
advanced, you know what I'm saying?
I got 2 younger kids, 9 and 11, and I'm like, I couldn't imagine them doing that, bro. Like shielded from that. So when you're seeing that, I'm like, what? Like,
yeah, it's crazy, bro. And like, thinking back now, like, obviously, if you look at a 9-year-old now, you think, fucking, I was a little baby, but I never felt like that, bro.
like, see, when I was growing up and I was like 10, wielding
mine was wide, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I was very wide, bro, and I was aware, bro. Not like some daft kid who just like, okay, well, give me a lolly and that. I wasn't like that, bro. I was sharp, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Do you feel if your leg didn't broke, life might have been different?
It's a possibility, but like I say, it was kind of like I was falling out of love with it anyway at that time. Maybe it was because I lost my leg and it was like, yo, I can't run as fast there. Like, and it was like 2 years or something that I had this sort of injury, you know what I'm saying? Because the cast thing was 4 months, 6 months, and then once you take your cast off, you got all your recovery after then. And like I say, it was quite a bad injury. So I remember, bro, to this day, like, I don't know if it's ever healed properly anyway, fully, do you know what I mean? But I was always super fast, like, as a proper fast runner. And then when I got this fucking injury, like, I'm trying to run, bro, I've got a peg leg, bro. I can run in with a wonky leg, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I went to sports day and that, and I've never lost a race in my life, bro. Like, I've never, ever lost a race, bro, no matter what it would be, bro. Like, I was just always that kid who was super fast. And then, bro, I'm fucking racing against these kids on the sports day, bro, with my wonky leg and that. I'm thinking, yo, so maybe, like, subconsciously, maybe all that did affect me, do you know what I'm saying? But like I say, it was just kind of like, bro, I'm on the streets now, wanting to make money. I'm going out doing different things, chatting to birds and you know what I mean?
So when you say, like, you were on the streets making money, like, what age?
Like I say, bro, like, I've got to be careful what I say here. I can't speak too deeply, but when I was, my first day of year 7 in school, I've gone to the corner shop and I bought fucking £10 worth of 2-piece sweets.
There you go.
Yeah. At 12 years old, factual, 2-piece sweets, and used to sell them for 10p.
Yeah.
Do the maths, bro, like, it's good money, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's 60, 70 quid, bro. As a fucking kid, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, I remember when I got to about 15 or something, like, my granddad's, like, he used to own the markets, like Stockport Market. He used to have one on Salford Precinct as well, the market on there. So he's like, come work for me and that. Because my granddad, I don't really know him. It was a big, long story. Like, I don't really know my man. Like, my dad didn't know that he was his dad and so fucking he was like 18. So he's never been close. So I've got another granddad, which obviously weren't my dad's real dad, but it was always my granddad, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was never close to my man, but it's because someone's asked you to do something for him and it's your family. He said, come and work for me on the markets, and I've gone there, but I've got to be there at like 7 o'clock. He's had me there till about 4. I'm seeing all these people that I know and that. My man's giving me like £40 and that. I just never went back, bro. That was just like, yo, you must be fucking joking, bro. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but I've always wanted to be rich, bro. You know what I mean? I've never wanted to, like, I've never really worked for anybody else anyway at all. Like, I've never had a job, you know what I'm saying? That's the only time that I've ever, like, done that, you know what I mean?
Never had a job?
No, never, you know, but literally I've always been that entrepreneurial mindset. But like I say, I'm not bothered because it's like, it was only petty stuff anyway. Like, obviously my friends and all that have been in jail. Like, when I was like 14, 15, my mate's got like 9 years for fucking going robbing a shop, bone chopping the guy up. So I remember it to this day. So I'm still in school, so take it, I got kicked out in year 9. Yeah, so I can't remember dates exactly, but I got kicked out in year 9. So I'm 14 years old. I remember being in school, my mates have messaged me and gone, yo, we're going to go do this shop. You coming? So I said, who are you coming with? Who are you going with? And he told me these other 2 kids, and I said, nah, I'm not coming in that. But I'm in school, boys. Messaged me on Facebook, bro. It's robbery. I'm in school. And then they've gone and done the robbery. It's gone terribly wrong. They've absolutely shot the guy up to fuck me, chopped his hands off and all that. They've all got 9 years, mate, at that age. And he was my best mates who were chilled with every single day. But I'm talking, like, we've stepped up then. I'm 14. Now we've stepped up to armed robbery, bro. So for time, we've been doing all sorts of mad shit, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? But I've been arrested for bare shit, bro. Check my rap shit in it, but I've not really been charged for that. So I can't really, like, go on about too much things in detail, because I've never really, probably been done for a couple of little things, you know what I mean? But I've never been done for not serious. Same where, as you can imagine, it's the same as anyone, do you know what I mean? Obviously, I'd say what it is, like, I don't think they can come and arrest me now. So when I was 12, 13 years old, but I was robbing grows and that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, on my own, no. Like, I'm going barefaced, no weapons on out, and just kicking people's doors in, and I'm a mad one. I'm 12 years old. My mates are shit in it, bro. Like, ask him, bro, get him here now. Every single person who was there, I could tell him, I'm like this. He was one in this garage this time now, So I'm smashing his garage. No, my mates were panicking, trying to get off. I'm like, dickhead, stay here. He's going nowhere. Wait here. Anyone comes out, get out. I'm literally 13 years old, bro. It's the fucking nutter, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, you're getting a few thousand off that. It's like, so yeah, bro, like, I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty, bro. Like I say, I would get any job now. If I could get any job, if I had to go and clean shit up, mate, if I had to go and be outside in the freezing cold in the snow, but I was getting paid where I thought
the money's worth it.
Right. It, and I couldn't do anything better with myself. And I would do any job. I don't put nobody down. But me personally as a person, like, I'm just not that person. I've had it inside me all the time. I've always had this spirit. I've always had a mind. I've always wanted more. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's all it is. And it's difficult. So it's like, what job could you do? when you're 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, you can't, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So I never wanted to be a bad person, but I wanted money. Do you know what I'm saying? So obviously we're doing whatever we need to fucking do. And like I say, we're around here, I don't know. Like, I was from Irlam, mate. It's like, it wasn't even dead bad round there. Do you know what I'm saying? It wasn't even dead bad, but I feel like it does come down to the spirit, though. It's that hunger in life and that motivation because you want more. It's not because, like, you've had a bad upbringing. It's more the opposite. It's more that you've had a good upbringing, or it's like, you've got that want and you've got that drive. So it's like I say, what else could you do at that age? You know what I mean?
What made you want more? Because, like, normally you get people that are coming from deprived backgrounds that are like, yeah, you know, I want more, I want to change my life, like, or I came from nothing, I want something. And you're like, you know, like, I wasn't really struggling or nothing, but, you know, I just want more, you know what I mean?
I think it's just, like I say, it's intelligence and self-respect, self-belief. Do you know what I'm saying? Because
any influence from movies or anything like that?
Bro, literally, no, I can't, not that I can think of. Not that I can think of at all, because it was never that, like, obviously, like, when I was younger, I used to be like, yeah, chains and do you know what I mean? As I got older, I couldn't care less about having a chain, bro, do you know what I'm saying? He's a bit like younger, so that influence has come from somewhere. 50 Cent, Eminem, rappers, maybe, do you know what I'm saying? Like, but, like I say, it's just the vision, it's intelligence, because I know what I can do. I've got self-belief. I'm seeing anybody, like I say, a footballer, so I tell you, so this is where it really stems from. So I wanted to be a footballer, bro. So you know what footballers are about. Everyone loves them. Everyone knows you. You're that sort of person. So I always wanted that, even as a little kid. Do you know what I'm saying? And then at first it was just that hunger to want it. But then now I'm much older and wiser. It's like, oh, why not? Like, if anybody can do it, like, why can't we? Do you know what I'm saying? And then, just, yeah, bro, like, even my friends, like, they just don't want it, or everyone wants it, but no one will put the hard work in.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Where I've literally never gone out and partied. Like, I used to smoke weed, but like when everyone else was 12, 13, 14, going out, getting drunk and all that, playing around with birds and that, like, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
I was just on the graft with my mates. My mates were just robbers and used to just chill and smoke weed and that. Do you know what I mean? So
this is in Irlam.
This is in Irlam, brother, yeah. This is in Irlam. So obviously I moved to Chapel Street when I was about 14, 15. But I used to still just go down Irlam and that for a year or two, do you know what I'm saying? Like, until I knew a few people that, like, used to just go youth offending. Like I say, I was fucking in trouble my whole life, bro. So I was on, like, youth offending all my life when I was a kid. So I knew everyone in Salford who was my age and that, the kids who was active and But I've never been a sheep, me, or a follower. I've always stood in my own lane. So unless it comes naturally, unless, like, me and you now have crossed paths naturally, now we're here together, innit? Like, I don't really go looking for friends or do you know what I'm saying? I'm just in my own lane, doing my own thing. And like I say, by the time I'm 14, 15, by the time I've moved to Salford, I'm already on that humble mindset, which also means you've got a business mindset. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not just, like, running about for no reason and moving mad. Like, I'm already, like, strategically conscious with my money and whatever else. And like I say, I used to just think in me, like, I used to just save my money. Like, I'd never spend it. I mean, when I was a little kid, I'd had the same £100, mate, for 6 months. I'd be there, I'd be bringing it out, my mates, like, can I still got £100? You know, do you know what I mean? It's like, fucking, all times change, man.
So you're getting kicked out of school at like 14. Do you feel like, did anyone ever ask or wonder why you was acting up?
Like, obviously, it's a funny one and it's hard to explain, because my parents, mate, they was clean out savages, bro. Like, factual. They're not them sort of people to tell you off for no reason. Like, dead strict with you for no reason. But, like, it was very strict, bro. We used to get my ass slapped, bro. It was like, I've always been growing in morals and whatever else, you know what I'm saying? But the same thing as before, where I was saying, like, it's hard to explain. It is going to be hard for people to grasp, but just take it in. I'm in school, yeah. I don't want to be there.
Yeah.
So am I an idiot? Am I a sheep? Am I some muppet who just, like, does what I don't want to do? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, I know kids, obviously, it might be the wrong message to spreading, but at the end of the day, schools ain't teaching you nothing, mate. Primary school, blessing, mate. You learn so much. When you get to high school, bro, they ain't teaching you nothing, bro. Teaching you numbers on a paper, mate. What should it done really, to me, like, bro, I've never learned anything in school I need in my life that I've needed. Not one thing. Maths, that's it. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, English is to do the common stuff, but even when it comes down to science, or it comes to history, comes to, obviously geography, yeah, maybe you could say that, but there's a lot of false information around. So you don't even know if they're telling us the truth anyway, because it's like one scientist like 40 years ago said, oh, like, red meat's the best, and then 40 years later it's like, oh no, it's not the best.
Yeah.
So it's like, you understand?
Yeah.
And then it's that like that mentality of like, yo, I'm not no dickhead, me, you can't bully me, you can't tell me what to do. I've always had my own spirit and always stood up to myself in it. So it's like, obviously, now I'm older, obviously I would have done things differently, because you've got to be humble and respectful to everybody. Like, I wouldn't have terrorised my teachers, now I'm older. But when you're younger, you're just wild me. You've not got the same amount of respect. Like, even though I was always a respectful person, I was never a bad person. Like, you still, as you're getting older, mate, you're growing out, you mate, and you're getting more humble and more wiser, do you know what I'm saying? So back then it was like, whatever, my mum and that was on my case, don't get me wrong. But then if something said at other school,
the proof.
and then obviously I told her what it was about, she's like, why are you not going back there? Fucking Fraser. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's that bad. Do you know what I mean? And like I say, obviously I've been jail, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's exactly the same as jail. Jail was probably not as bad, because like people are a bit more under pressure in jail, where in that school, it's just a teacher. Like, say a copper's chatting to you.
Yeah.
Or your teacher's chatting to you. You're going to be more scared of, you're going to be more scared of the copper, aren't you?
Yeah.
Than your teacher, do you know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing with the jail. And obviously a lot of them are probably more scared because they're in there with a load of different people from wherever, where obviously when you're just in a crew in your own local area, you still know people, you're still in your comfort zone a little bit, do you know what I'm saying? So the crew was actually worse than jail, bro.
It's a funny one. Do you feel like the education system failed you, or do you like, you know, take full responsibility for my part?
Yeah, but obviously, like I say, primary school wasn't that bad, bro. I can't throw any negativity towards primary school. But obviously now you've got older, like, we don't know what's going on in these schools. We don't know, like, whether they're teaching us the wrong thing on purpose. Do you know what I'm saying? Because obviously I don't want to change subjects and go too deep into things, but like, so obviously there's a lot of conspiracies in the mate, and there's a lot of dark stuff that goes on in the world, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't trust anything, bro, unless I know for 1,000,000% facts, or I know that person's got love for me and cares about me. Like, I ain't looking to take information off some stranger, bro.
Where did that come from? That I wouldn't say a lack of trust. It's being a bit cautious in it. Like, and just a lot of misinformation, a lot of lies. Like, who do you trust? Like, where did that come from?
Yeah,
Have you been betrayed before?
I'm more like that now. I'm older, because, like I say, obviously I'm wise in it, bro. I've been through the world and I see what it's about, bro. Like, there's a lot of fakers. There's a lot of half-eyed people. You know, there's like I said, there's a lot of false information out there. Like, people start going, yeah, start speaking about things like it's 1,000,000% fact, when a lot of the time it's not. So me, I don't know what's made me like this, but I just don't take information in me. I stay in my own lane, stay back, and it's like, unless I know for 1,000,000% fact, like, I won't even waste my brain thinking about something, trying to work it out. Do you know what I'm saying? Because, like I say, the world's that complicated, mate, and that crazy that it's like whatever. So I just think that if it was me, if I was in control of the school system, yeah, it'd be a different place. But like, if you go to Russia, yeah, how they've got their schools, mate, you'll see the difference. That's why Russians, mate, are all absolute machines, mate.
Well, they're like
switched on. Well, they've got to fight, haven't they, bro? They're teaching them how to fight, mate, and being physical, yeah. It's a lot about physicality. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you've got to be physical, because that's the only way you can be your best self. That's the only way your mind can be its best self, if you're in your strongest, fittest thing. Do you know what I'm saying? So never mind the survival side of things. If you can fight and you're physical and you've got stamina and do you know what I'm saying? Like, is this still mad? Airplane mode. So yeah, for me, like I say, coming where we're coming from, like, if you got some sheltered lifestyle and you ain't got to be in the streets, maybe school will help you. But where we're from, bro, like, that school ain't helped us, bro, one bit. Do you know what I'm saying? And which, for whatever reason that is, like I say, nothing's black and white, mate, and things are that complicated and that difficult. There's always going to be a pro for a con for a pro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But I just feel like they took away the masculinity in England. They've made everyone weak.
England, I feel worldwide. I feel like it's happening worldwide.
It will be. It will be. Is that doing this when it's on airplane mode? They will be, but you see, like, when you go to, like, France or you go to Italy or you go to Spain, people seem more feminine than England. But at the root of it, you try and fight them people, they won't back down. But in England, mate, they'll all back down.
A lot of bravado.
It's a mad energy, but I think, like, we're just deeper into it because England's such a small place. It's like being from Irlam. It's like, because you're in such a small place, it's literally got a road that side what's 3 miles long and a road that side what's 3 miles long. So literally Irlam is just on its own. So it's like, people are very, like, it's a very small town mentality. Do you know what I mean? People are not switched on. People are not awake. People have got no drive or no ambition or no nothing, mate, because they're just surrounded by nothing. Where you go to Salford, it's like you've got this area, that area, that area, so it's like there's more influence around.
Oh, different areas.
So it's the same with England, like, because England's so small, it's like, there's no culture here, mate, there's no creativity, mate, it's like, obviously everyone's just eating bacon boys, aren't they, mate? You know what I mean? Obviously it's like that in Europe, bro, like everyone loves the pork in Europe and that is actually mad, but there's something about it, mate, where it's like, I don't know whether it's masculinity or whether it's just your health and your strength. You know what I'm saying? Which is took away because people do act dead bravado and masculine in England. So maybe it's not that.
Yeah,
true. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's just people's health and people's strength. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's on drugs or people just eating McDonald's every day, mate. And it's like, whatever they're putting in the water, which is another conversation. Yeah, that's it, buddy. You've got it all out, man. Like I say, I just try and stay away from things because your mind's is the most powerful tool. Obviously, you've got to make sure that you're not putting no bad stuff inside your body, but your mind will get you places where, you know.
Where your body can't, man. So, with the constant contact with the police growing up, at what point did it feel like, this isn't like protection for anyone, it's just pressure now, like you just pressuring me, you victimizing me?
Yeah, it's a funny one, bro. Like, I didn't really necessarily think that, but what it is you can't actually be righteous, and it changed me as a person because, like I said, I had a lot of spirit and I was a very stand-up person, and like if someone was getting bullied on the street or there was something going on, like I would be that guy to jump in, stop it. And like I say, because I got arrested so many times, it put me on the back foot and like avoiding trouble then, because I was like, I'm just gonna go to jail here, mate, for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I only really realised this the past however many years, like the reason, a big part of the world, the reason the world is the way it is because of the police. And like I said a minute ago, like things are complicated. Maybe there's no right answer. Maybe there's no right way. There's no wrong way. Do you know what I'm saying? But in communities like ours, like I say, you can't be righteous. Like if someone down there now is like touching kids, or people like selling crack to little kids, like especially now because how sick the technology is, bro. Like, bro, see, this guy needs hurting, bro. He needs moving from the area, bro. But like, people might have thought like this back in the day and be like, let's take man out. But now, because there's so many cameras and that everywhere, like it's quite hard to get away with crime unless you're a very intelligent person and you're good at crime. It's hard to get away with it, mate, because there's doorbells everywhere. Everyone's got a phone. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's hard. So these people now are being let to get away with fucking everything because no one stands up. So, like I say, it's a complex conversation. We could be here all day. So it starts from the gangsters, mate, right? You go and look at old gangster movies. Like, they didn't want trouble in the area.
Yeah, of course
like,
not.
The big gangsters stopped all that.
Yeah.
Where it's changed now because maybe they used to do that, but then the police are on your case because you're like out in the public and you're showing your face. People are speaking about you. The police are going to come for you.
Yeah.
So now people just think, I need to be under the radar and out the way, mate, and just like boom, 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 to just save myself all this pressure and all this fucking unnecessary stress for no reason. Do you know what I'm saying? But obviously, some people, that energy is helping keeping them under wraps.
Yeah.
But someone like myself, who is actually a real clean-hearted savage with no bad intentions within inside myself, it's a sticky one, mate, because look what the police are doing. Like I say, bro, they're kicking my daughter off when I'm 10 years old and they're kidnapping me, bro, and throwing me in a fucking cage.
Kidnapping, bro, that's the way to put it.
Do you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, and I've actually done that wrong. A lot of these are false accusations. You know how many times I've been arrested for stuff that I've not done? I wasn't even there. Obviously, I've told you last time, bro, I've been to jail once in my life, bro, Only time I've ever been to jail in my life, and my mother's life, mate, she dropped dead now. I didn't do it, bro. I wasn't even there. I wasn't even at the scene. I've been stitched up. So, like, that is torture, bro. That is the biggest point in my life because, bro, now I've got this mad subconscious energy inside me, like, I don't even have to do that wrong. And the police can come to my house and just throw me in jail, bro. I got 2 years, bro, for something that I didn't even do.
We'll get to that.
Do you know what I'm saying?
That's a mad one, that man. Like, honestly, but
That's the complication with the police.
do you feel like just because you're touching on that now, do you feel like that played a part in your schooling, why you probably didn't like school, relate to school much because you were getting arrested all the time, getting pulled out of school, getting arrested before you went to school?
Obviously, I can't say that, brother. Like, can't say that. I think what it is in me, like I say, my eye was always on the bigger picture. I always wanted more. Do you know what I'm saying? And then, like I say, when you're that age, when you're 12, 13, 14, like, you don't know. You've not got any intelligence on what road to go down. So all we know is what's in the streets. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we just wanted to be in the streets, mate, making money. Do you know what I mean? Because we literally didn't even think of nothing else. And like I said before, like, what else could you do at that age to make that amount of money? You couldn't. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm not just gonna I'm not gonna blame everything on the police, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we've got free will. Like I say, you're not as educated at them ages. You're just mad. Where now, if I was now more done, I would do things differently. I would stick to school, I would go to college, I would go to university, I would get a degree or whatever. All I would do what I'm doing now. I would have started a business at 12 years old. I would have started my clothing brand when I was 12 years old, mate. Been cracking on, and even if it's slow. By the time you're 18, you know what I mean? You've got something, you know what I'm saying? You've got something already established, built. So that's the only thing I'd change if it was like, you know what I'm saying?
You got arrested for the Salford riots. How did that affect how you saw authority?
Well, like I say, long story, man. I've got to be careful what I say over there, but...
remember that as well, man.
Yeah, I was 6, so how old was I then? Like, what was it like? I think it's 2011.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like...
I was 26 at the time.
I'm like 17 or something, 16, 17. But it was a funny time, mate. Like, I'd already been arrested for some serious shit and that by then. Got away with it. Do you know what I'm saying? And then when I've got arrested for these Salford riots, it was like, fuck, you know. Obviously, I thought I'm going to jail for that. Like I did. I'm thinking I'm going to jail for these Salford riots. I'm thinking they're stitching everyone up. I'm thinking, you've been arrested for the riots. They absolutely smashed me head in when I was in the police station. That sweat even smashed me and battered me, mate. Yeah, but soft and that. No power in it. Absolute nerds, mate. With the stride. But what was I gonna say then? So yeah, it was a funny one, mate. Like, I seen on video footage, that obviously the police are in Salford now, and they're having a big standoff with this big gang, and like there was like have you been around the area?
This one? Well,
Salford precinct around there. So obviously you got the Lidl there, Salford precinct.
Yeah.
Well, that Lidl was just getting built, or there was like houses there was just getting built. So there was just millions of like bricks. And obviously they're having the right with the police. So they say this, for instance, is like 50, 60, 70 man. And then like the police having a standoff. But like, because like I said, I'm a aware person, I've seen the tactics. What they do is the police tactics, mate, what they'll do is they'll all bang their shields and scream at you. And what they do is they run. They'll do 10 steps forward and then they come 5 steps back. It's herding mentality, it's herding tactics, you know what I mean? But I clocked that straight away. That's what they did, you know what I mean? They're not really trying to get you. They're not really trying to chase you down.
Yeah.
Trying to shove
it, yeah.
So they're having like a little back and forth anyway. Next minute, about 50, 60 kids just come round the corner, another big gang, and just come and just join the next crew, and the police just led it, you know, bro.
Yeah, I remember watching it, man.
They absolutely ran. Like, they literally, obviously, you've got the roundabout there, so they've got all the vans parked around the roundabout. They've all got the riot shields, right police, yeah. They're running, screaming, jumping in the vans. These vans are trying to smoke off, yeah. They're crashing into each other. They're leaving the coppers. They're leaving the officers there. So on that day, then I was thinking, well, the police have not got as much control as they've like they do. Do you know what I'm saying? But like I say, it's a very, very, very touchy subject, mate, because at the end of the day, they're protected by the law. You know what I'm saying? They can do whatever they want, you know what I'm saying? So the favours in their thing, they've only got to catch you once.
Yeah.
But you've got to get away with shit a million times, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I say, I never liked the police anyway my whole life. Even when I was a little kid, I didn't like the police because it's like, you come and arrested me at 10 years old.
Yeah.
So by the time I'm conscious, I'm already thinking, these fucking dickheads, like I hated them, bro. bad. You know what I'm saying? And like, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, of
You know what
course.
I'm saying? Like, coming to your house in the morning, just banging your mum and dad up and dragging you to the police station, mate, for like some bullshit. Do you know what I'm saying? But like I say, you're not dead conscious at them ages. It's only like years later, and like now I can look back and actually like speak about it and understand what it did to me. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Back then, you
go through it. Yeah, you just go through it. Like, yeah.
So we had a Salford riots, man. Like, it was a funny one, even all that. Like, like I say, I could be here all day speaking. Like, where weird shit went on, me. Like, they were coming to my house, yeah, but I wasn't there. And then this one day, like, obviously they keep coming back. So I thought, right, I'll have myself in. You know what I'm saying? So I've scheduled to like meet them at 4 o'clock on a Friday at my house. About 30 of them turned up, yeah, all CID, come in the house, all like mooching about, looking and all that, yeah. They had this picture and they're looking at this picture and looking at me like that. And then they just got off, they didn't even arrest me. they got off, yeah. So I'm thinking, oh, look at what's going on here, you're pressured, you know what I mean?
The planting.
And then like fucking a week later, bang, come back and arrested me. And they said youth offending, grass me up, you know, because they had all like people's pictures in the paper. Like after the riots, it was like I had everyone's pictures, like bare man's pictures in the paper or whatever. Do you know what I mean? And they told me that the fucking youth offending bastards phoned up and grasped me up, you know, bro. Yeah, bro. And they're actually supposed to be there to help us, but obviously they are snitches anyway. All them like government people. But at the end of the day,
civil servants, isn't it?
So what's happened? 30 CID was in my house with that picture, right? And they couldn't say that was me. So that's why they've not arrested me. So that's why when I went to court, I actually bust case, because that was my point. Like, we turned around and said, well, I had 30 CID with that picture looking at me, and they couldn't say it was me. So how can like sue random women who know me a little bit say it, just some picture off the internet?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So that's how I bust case with the riots, man. But like I say, it's a funny one, mate. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't want to spread violence and hatred and negativity towards anyone.
Yeah.
The world is a bit of a mad place, but it's like I say, it's not black and white, mate. Some police officers probably join the police and like what I do good, what I help. And like I can't throw shade on someone who's trying to help, bro. Like, if you're actually a good person, you're trying to do what's right. Like, I can't say, oh yeah, he's a dickhead, and fuck him just because he's a police officer.
Yeah,
it's what it is, isn't it? But a lot of it's corrupt. They bend a lot of evidence. And a lot of them are just like angry guys. Like, you get angry guys, don't you, boy? You get dickheads, boy, who just want to take
abuse the power in it,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's always going to be that, though. It doesn't matter what line you work. It's like, say, oh, gangsters are, oh, dickheads, mate, they'll shoot you and stab you and rob you and da-da-da. But he ain't how he, mate, you know what I mean? Everyone's individuals and fucking whatever else, you know what I'm saying? So, like I say, I've done well, mate. Like it's only now where, like I say, my mind's actually clearing. So I've gone from all my life getting arrested, to getting to 14 and then not really getting arrested the same. And then obviously I've been arrested for the riots and gone to jail when I'm like 16. So it was like, it's a weird situation, because it was like I said, I used to get arrested all the time for little shit. And then I went a few years without actually getting arrested. Do you know what I mean? And it's not because I wasn't doing nothing. It's because, like I say, I'm wiser and smarter now, do you know what I'm saying? I ain't doing nothing for no reason. I ain't doing dumb shit, do you know what I'm saying? Then they had me on bail. So they had me on bail so that week before my 18th birthday. So I got arrested when I was 16. I ended up going to jail a week before my 18th birthday. They had me on bail for that long. So you're on bail for 2 years. But that's what happened every time when I used to get arrested when I was a kid. That's what they used to do. They asked me, have me in court for like a year or two. So it's like I say, you're not conscious at them times, but subconsciously, anyone who's our age now will know. If you've got charges on you, or you're on a tag, or you've got to go probation and all these things, it's just invisible chains on you. It's holding you back, it's keeping you down, it's putting that negativity on you. So now, I can't remember the last time I got arrested. Like, I've not been arrested for like fucking... Obviously, I've been arrested for like bare shootings and and sweaty times and that. But like, that was like 5-6 years ago. I might have even been arrested in between then. But like I say, the intensity of it, and I've actually had a break from it. So like now I'm actually coming back to myself. It's like I say, subconsciously, like I've been like, yo, you're avoiding trouble, mate. You're like, oh, fucking hell. See the police on the street, you're like, look, you know. you know what I'm saying? Where like, no, obviously I'm doing this other shit. I'm pushing this positive message. I'm doing whatever I'm doing. Like, I've got no reason to hide. So because I've not been arrested for so many years, like I feel like them subconscious chains are coming off me a bit, and I'm getting back to myself, and I'm getting my spirit back, and I'm like, yo, yeah, fucking hell. Do you know what I'm saying? Stand up for what's right in it, bro, rather than just play your part. Like, because that's what all most people are doing because of the pressure of life. Like I say, you said before, you could have a fight and end up in jail for 25 years. So it's like people are like avoiding it. But for your spirit and for the rest of the world, I don't think that's the right thing to do, because I believe like I've got a funny perception of the world and energy. And I think like religious people are talking about God and like, I don't know if what I've heard religious people say is what I believe. You know what I'm saying? I truly, truly, truly believe whatever we do now is creating the energy of the world, bro. Like, I don't believe it's all written out for us. I don't through my own experiences. Certain things, obviously, energies, I don't know, like you dream things, don't you? And you see it years later and that and all that sort of stuff. So that's quite a techie one, because it's like, how does that happen?
That's, well, like, someone says God giving you sight, giving you vision. Yeah,
so out of my experience, like, and what I've seen and what I can work out now, like, look what it is. Like, phones have been incorporated into society, yeah? Drugs have been incorporated into society. So you wonder why everyone's got mental health and everyone's arguing there's no community anymore.
There you go.
I don't believe that's God's work, bro. I don't believe
that's not God's work.
Us, bro.
God ain't putting work. God don't put drugs out there.
People are thinking, oh no, it's supposed to be this way, or it's meant to be. God, so everyone just sat in their houses praying, not doing that, bro. It's like, come on, mate, get outside. And
God gave everyone free will, so it's like, you know, you put in drugs there, you're not going to take them away. They let you put them there, give you free will. But it's like, it's for you to take them away.
Yeah, so this is what's going on now. So this is why it's a funny one with the police thing, mate. Like, maybe back in the day when you first ever got invented, maybe the police was there for a good reason. But like you said, with the schools, everything, like, I think a lot of things have been like, whether it's because of the opposite, like, if there was no police, everyone goes, oh no, these pingies are country at the world, and like my mum says it's off for it. And it's like, that's what the police are. You don't understand that? That's what the government are. They're just gangsters.
Gangsters.
Now legit. You know what I'm saying? Now they've got that much money. Like, look at anybody.
They're not even legit. They're just
percent to be legit, innit?
Create all these laws and clauses. You know what I mean?
They've got that mask. They're putting that persona on. The same as any criminal. The same as any gangster. Look at every gangster. Any successful gangster. They're always causing pure trouble. They're causing pure trouble. They're nasty bastards. They're doing this. They're doing that. The other. And then as they get older and get more money and whatever, then they start thinking, oh no, yeah, chill out now. We'll get businesses, we give back to the community and do all this sort of stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's all the police are, that's all the government are. They're just people on a bigger scale. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, go back to the God thing. That's my whole point, my biggest point of my argument in that situation, right? Who are these people, yeah, to create the law or to say they're a king?
Exactly.
Right, because so I know it's come through force. Like, if you're actually intelligent, you're in the streets and it's physical, bro. Who's the most powerful person in the room? The most physical or the most dangerous, nasty person who's going to kill you?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, they got it by just being dead nice. Everyone just feed everyone. And
control, bro.
Giving you benefits and that. Like, yeah. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
They've obviously just massacred everyone, took control and been like, right, this is what's going on now. And then so people don't fight back. Then they give you a bit of benefits, they give you a bit of school, they give you a bit of this, but just manipulated, but differently, do you know what I'm saying?
No, I agree, man.
So like I say, with what Shot was saying, mate, we don't get censored on earth, these Babylon, mate, but trust me, clean heart savage only speaks facts, man.
I mean, how dangerous is it now, yeah, when, you know, you get a young man that starts believing the label that he's been given, you know what I mean? They're calling you this, they're calling you that, and then you start believing it and you're like...
It's the movies, innit, bro?
Well, yeah.
The movies are doing that to everyone because it's like, oh no, even obviously the music, maybe not, but everyone just follows the movies, what gangsters are supposed to do now.
Yeah.
Me, I truly believe that gangsters was actually that good and that strong people that didn't want to be a part of the Babylonian system. That's what I believe. I believe they was people who had that strength and had that spirit where they was like, yo, I'm not fucking paying these people tax and governments where they're just blowing people up all over the world and this, that, the other, mate.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? Exactly. So that's what it's died, and then what they've done is they've created all these movies and manipulated everything. So everyone's like, yeah, big gold chains and shooting people and just robbing people and stabbing the mates in the back. Like, every single film you watch is a grass. and someone betraying them.
Yeah.
I'm saying, it's like, oh, it's mad. I can't, like, I don't know how people can fall for that, but I can at the same time. Look, I'm saying, like, I used to win everything. But imagine being that kid who didn't win anything.
Still try harder, man.
Like, imagine you were 10 years old though, and like you've gone all your life now, bro, and you never win, bro. You don't win no races. The girls don't like you. Don't win fights and that. So these people, bro, they're gonna have a lot of dark sadness inside them, bro.
Yeah, people and that.
People don't really think of it like that. And I only thought about that subject not too long ago. Do you know what I'm saying? Where it's like, it's sad, mate. 'Cause even now, if you're older, fucking hell, if me and you were just going at it and playing a game, I win every time. Like, you're not gonna feel good.
Like, it's
not gonna make you feel good. Do you know what I'm saying? So imagine these people like that, so inside, and then they're just eating shit food. And the parents are not dead good role models. So obviously that's why I've ended up the way I am, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because luckily for me, my parents was fucking blessings, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It really gave me that life, mate, where it was like, even though I always got in trouble, I've been arrested my whole life, but it's like, that's because, like I say, I've got spirit, bro. I ain't asleep, bro. I ain't a sheep, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I've got that, like, I mean.
This is just touching on to my next question with you now as well. You got arrested at 16 for a Section 20. And for assault that you didn't commit. You know, talk us through that moment when you realised, you know, prison's real, and like, you didn't even do it, and you go into prison.
Well, like I say, it's a funny one because, like, I know who did it in it. So, like,
and you didn't grasp.
When the police have come and arrested me now, I've gone to the police station. I've just got a smile on my face, laughing, thinking, yo, I ain't done shit, but I'm getting away with this one. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, literally, I've never been so happy to be in the police station in my life. You know what I'm saying? I was literally like, I wouldn't ask me. Like, I'm laughing. Next minute, they're explaining the situation. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they're saying, oh, my man's hit him here and this has happened, that's happened. So I'm laughing at me because I can picture these two kids doing this. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just laughing, thinking, whatever, mate, I'm going to bust case. And obviously I've seen them around to them and said, yeah, I do one of them Viper things. Do a Viper parade where you stand there and you get your picture parade. And you get different people. So I'm thinking, Buzzy and Sweet, I've not done it, mate. Get the Viper parade. So say there was 5 witnesses. 2 of them picked me out on the fucking Viper parade. Do you know what I'm saying? Which obviously is fucking luck of the draw, innit, bro? At the end of the day, like, these other kids who were on that Viper parade were probably just some fucking kids from London or whatever. Probably stuck out like, yeah, he's from Salford, it's him. Do you know what I mean? Or I don't know. So, like I say, they had me on bail for nearly 2 years. So all this time,
taking a minute.
Like I say, I got sentenced. So I got arrested when I was 16, and then I've got sentenced the week before my 18th birthday, bro. But look at that. Like as if that's not scripted, as if they've not done that on purpose, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro, all the months, all the days over these past 2 years, done it for my 18th birthday.
You go to Fingerman, the YOs, not the juveniles.
Nah, I was thinking anyway, I went to YOs, but the point is, it's like, bro, your 18th birthday, bro. It's like your biggest birthday ever.
But if they would have sent you beforehand, you would have went to a juvenile.
Nah, but I did though. I went to YOI, isn't it? 15 to 18-year-olds.
No, you went 15 to 18?
15 to 18-year-olds, yeah. So, yeah, like I say, funny subject, mate, but because I'd already been heavily involved in crime and I'd never been to jail, like I semi-took it on the chin because I thought, like, obviously I've got away with a lot of stuff here as well at the same time, do you know what I'm saying?
What was going through your mind that week building up before your birthday and you're like, I'm going to jail?
Like I said, I just accepted it, bro. Like, I accepted it. I took it on the chin, you know what I'm saying? Like,
even though it wasn't you?
I just fingered, yeah, bro, because like I said, I'd already been in bail for so long. Obviously, I knew it was, I was never, like, the person saying, yo, I'll tell him it was me and that. So I'm saying, nah, fuck that, like, bro. Like, it's not our job, bro. Like, so I'm thinking I should bust case. There's no point you saying it's you. I've not done it. So I should bust case here. Do you know what I'm saying? And that was my mentality because obviously the person was older. They was older, over 18. So say I got 2 years, they'd got 5-6 years. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's not my job to fucking tell the police what's happened, mate.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell my mate to come and hand himself in now when it's like, I should get away with this anyway because I've not done it. Do you know what I'm saying? But obviously I went prepared, mate. Just went with fucking 2 hours of weed in my arse and that, mate. Fucking load the backy and that, do you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, just in case, thinking, yeah, send me to jail in it, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then in my head, I just thought to myself, yo, I'm going to stop smoking, I'm going to get in the gym, and that's it, I'm going to come out fucking beast, bro, and it is what it is, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? And that was my mentality, bro, since day one, do you know what I'm saying? I never let it, like, affect me too tough.
What does prison do to teenagers are still figuring out who they are?
It's a funny one, mate, like, it does give you that little kick up the arse where it's like, fucking, I don't really want to come back here. But then on the other hand, it's like, it's not that bad. So if you end up in jail, then it's whatever. So it's pretty pointless, mate. It's just waste of time. That's the only thing I can say about jail. It's waste of time. Like I say, the Peru was worse in jail, mate.
Yeah.
The Peru was worse in jail, bro. Everybody was psychopaths in the Peru. Where the jail people was a bit more behaved, mate. I swear to God.
What, so the prison harden you or waking you up?
Fucking, like I say, bro, it was, to me, I was already a wise kid, mate. I took it on the chin. I was just rolling. Obviously, you've learned about jail. You've never been to jail before.
Yeah.
So you're learning, do you know what I'm saying? So obviously it's educating you. Then you're in the gym. Then I start smoking. Fucking, then you're meeting all different kids from all different areas. But because it was YOI, like, it weren't really like, people weren't really criminals, but do you know what I mean? Like, obviously, people would have thought he was. I mean, I thought I was when I was 15, 16 and that, but you've done a few robberies or you've done whatever, but you're not really dead educated and dead established, you know what I'm saying? Where when you go to older jail, it's probably worse because you're around a lot of criminals,
serious criminals.
So it's like you're going to learn a lot. Do you know what I'm saying? So you probably got in there for like battering your bird or fucking smashing a window or something, and the next minute you're around these killers and these gangsters and these fraud guys and these importers and all these different people. So it's like, fucking, and your brain starts opening and thinking, fucking, what am I doing battering my bird? You know what I mean? So these guys might wake up. Obviously, they're going to get an hard time for beating on girls in there. So, like I said, like for me personally, I'm taking it back because, like I say, it was a long time ago now. Did me put my ideas up.
Yeah.
No.
I was just going to say,
I can't be arsed. I'm not wasting my time going back to that place for no reason. Like, it weren't hard, bro. It was like a fucking holiday school, but at the end of the day, I'd rather be out here eating nice food, being with beautiful girls, mate, flying all over the world, doing whatever I want to do, than like some government who are bad people putting me in jail, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm now just a kid who's innocent, bro. And it's like, yo, you're putting me in jail when you're fucking going all over the world, creating wars and fucking taking over territories and doing this. And it's like, all I've done is fucking have a fight with some guy. And it's like, you're throwing me in jail. So it did open my eyes in that way where it's like, yo, like, this ain't checkers, bro. This is chess out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, 14, 15s, I was already, so take it in. I was 14, 15. I grew up. And then I went to jail for something I didn't do when I was 18. So I'm still wise. I'm already wise at 14, 15.
Yeah.
I've not done that different. I was still clever. I was still getting away with it. And I was still sharp, fast on my feet, not getting arrested. But then the coach just sent me to jail for something I didn't do. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I've already been on this wavelength, you know what I'm saying? Or I'm already thinking, but like I say, it gives you that little thing where it's like, yo, I don't want to come back here. And then obviously you've been once, so you know in it. Like, somebody who's never been in jail might be a bit like, what jail's like?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, oh, fuck that, bro. Obviously, the main thing with me was the food. Like, when I first got to jail, bro, like, you couldn't even eat the food, bro. It's disgusting. It was like the most cheapest, tackiest, maca food you could ever find. And after a week, you're scranning it, bro, like literally, you couldn't even eat at first, you know what I mean? After a week, but you get used to it, it's like, yeah, bro. Do you know what I mean? But really, like, I went from, this is no joke, bro, I went from 12 and a half stone to 16 stone.
Yeah.
Like, after about 10 weeks.
Just whammed up.
Like, literally just went wham, but that's because, like, the diet in there, some mad shit, like, how was it healthy? And, do you know what I'm saying? He must have had some steroided up fucking products in there.
It's weird, isn't it? Like, people just go whammy and like, what are you feeding them? Like, yeah, do you know what I mean? Because like, I thought prison food is dead.
Steroids in it or something, bro, do you know what I mean? Something weird like that. So, like I say, bro, like, it's what it is, isn't it, bro? Like, I don't really regret anything in my life that I can say, do you know what I mean?
What did prison teach you that the streets didn't?
Prison teach me,
if anything.
nothing, bro. Like I say, it did teach me now, but like I say, I was already wise, mate, at that age, so it was like, it didn't teach me not. I literally can't say not apart from that fucking hell, bro. There was like these kids in there from like London and Birmingham and that, bro. The under 18, I'm telling you now, bro, they're fucking like this, bro. Massive big beards and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was a big kid, but I've still not got a beard now. These kids and that, mate, these black kids with big hairy chests and all that, massive, been in jail for years, mate. I've only been there a few weeks, and they got big beards and that, and it's like, so,
Gee,
it's your lifestyle, and it's your life choices which creates you as a person. Like I used to think of me, like I used to do weights back then, loads of weights. And also I was massive. And then like I probably looked older back then.
Yeah.
10 years ago.
Yeah.
Now. Because like now I'm more into my health. I'm more into like light training where I'm staying light on my feet and I'm not trying to get that big, like massive.
Meated, like, yeah.
Yeah, that sort of look where when I was younger, it was just weights. We were just doing weights. Like you just want to get big. You're not big in it. Do you know what I'm saying? So it just shows you like how advanced a kid can actually be. Because if you're just left out on these streets and you're just 15, 16 and you're not really having to fend for yourself and whatever else compared to a kid who's been to the jail, been around all these different people, been training in the gym, they're different animals, mate.
Yeah.
And this is why I said it, I have a conversation like, bro, it's probably better. Like I said, there's pros and cons in every area and it's so sad how complicated the world is. But people who grew up in the hood compared to people who are posh, like instinctively and like in a survival sense, like these people from the hood, bro, are gonna win every time, bro, because they've not had it easy. So they've had to learn. Young, like I'm saying, when I'm 9 years old, I'm smoking. You see these kids in Salford, mate, they're 6, 7 years old, bro. You see how they can wheelie bikes and that.
Yeah.
Like it's unreal where a posh kid can't even ride a bike at that age. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's a funny one. It's a blessing and a curse at the same time. Like I say, the main thing was the food. Like if they fed you healthy food in there, jail would probably be pretty good for most people because it's like, oh, you're training, you're going education, you're meeting all different people. Do you know what I'm saying? They were like, got something about them, or it's not like, when you just grew up in the same area, you know everyone in it. So everyone's in the comfort zones, you know what I'm saying? So when you go into these places, like, it's opening you up.
Would you say the education comes from the education unit or comes from, mingling with different people and learning different?
Yeah, nothing to do with the fucking classes. And obviously they do teach you a bit, don't get me wrong. Like I used to cook and that in jail, man. That's the only time I've ever really cooked properly and that is in jail, do you know what I mean? Like they do teach you bits and bobs. So that's what I'm saying. Like jail probably wouldn't be that bad for people if it wasn't such damaging to your health environment.
Yeah.
Like they do it on purpose. They've got grey walls to make you depressed.
Yeah, just dull.
Like every jail's the same, all the same. Them doors are the same. The police station is the same.
Yeah,
it's like strategically done to, you know what I'm saying, to
break you down mentally.
And they're just feeding you like bad food, which is like fucking, is it poison in it, boy? Putting bad shit into you. Do you know what I'm saying? So it ain't too bad, mate. For anyone who's fucking on the way there.
So let's move forward to COVID. You started music in COVID. Why then?
I think it just like, it was just a growth era where like I was 23, 24, 25. I'm accomplishing what I need to accomplish in the streets and I'm getting older, I'm getting stronger, I'm getting wiser, I'm learning more things, you know what I'm saying? Whether it was God or whatever it was, I don't know because it's Jack. I used to do it when I was younger, like 11.
Yeah.
And then I just completely stopped. And I promise you now, when I say stopped, I mean like a lot of people rap when as a kid and they keep rap, but they've never released now. But I just literally never, ever rapped again. I mean, so like that age, and I was literally just walking on the estate one day. Might have had a bit of time on my hands, or I might have been looking for more ways to make money or something. It just clicked in my head. I just thought, how am I ever going to be that rich if no one knows who I am? Like, how am I ever going to be like, how am I ever going to get there? Because I ain't getting a job. Like, I ain't that guy who's going to go, like, I ain't going to uni now and this, that, the other. So it's like, how am I ever going to do that? So that's what it was. It literally, and then I think it was a bit before COVID or something that I decided I was going to do it. And I remember the exact time. I went to Gran Canaria.
Oh yeah, I used to live there.
Did you?
Yeah.
And I wrote my first song then, or I might have done the first video clip or something just like off my phone, do you know what I mean? And that's when I remember. So that's how I remember, because when I was in Gran Canaria, it changed to COVID while I was there. Do you know what I'm saying? And I remember it because I come back, everyone was in lockdown there or whatever, do you know what I'm saying? So that's how I remember the exact timing of when I started, do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's just a business thing, like, what am I going to do here, do you know what I'm saying? Like, my parents are musicians as well.
Okay.
My parents are musicians as well, so obviously I've always had that background. This phone is crazy, you know.
What do they do?
My dad's fully can do everything, you know. He's a musical genius.
Singer, performer?
Everything, bro. Like literally engineer, producer, singer, rapper, plays guitar, plays drums, fucking does it all, do you know what I mean? He claims he's like Dr. Dre, but when I started music, my dad ended up going to jail. Some bullshit. I didn't tell you about that the other day, but it's been a mad ride, bro. Like I say, my dad is a musical person. Like, he goes on like he's Dr. Dre. And I believe him because of who I am as a person.
Yeah.
What I've seen him achieve and the stuff that he's done all his life, and he's not a liar. Do you know what I mean? There's no reason for him to like blow smoke up his own fucking ass. You're not going to say, I'm the best footballer in the world and go and play football and just get ripped by everyone, are you, mate? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I do. And so I started in music. Within 6 months before I've even released a song, they sent me to jail, mate. Yeah, it's another thing. Fucking literally, we'll get it out there because it's a very, very, very key, important subject, mate, and a very big point in life where it's like, whoa, what the fuck? So, like I said to you, I've been arrested for like shootings and around like that same time, like 2020 or some shit. Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a lot of gang violence going on the estate at the time. You know what I mean?
Which estate?
This is in Irlam.
In Irlam.
Kids are fucking like, these are muppets. These kids who was like, stuff was going on with are just literally snitches, bro. Like literally absolute muppets who, when I see them, they just run away. But what they'll do is they'll see like one young kid who's a bit softer or something, and like 5 of them try and jump out on them and try and do them like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Just like, yeah. So something else happened. Obviously, if I started telling you all the details,
don't say anything that's going to get yourself in trouble. You know what I mean?
The best podcast in the world, but I'm going to say this actually. It's not too incriminating. So, some kid owed me money. I've seen him on the estate, and I've given him a little slap, and I noticed like he's holding onto this bag. Yeah, so I grabbed his bag. He's only got bare weed in his bag. So obviously I've took his bag in it. You owe me dough. You owe me like money for time. You know what I mean? You're taking the piss. You know what I'm saying? So I took his bag in it. So the kids who give him that bag, only some young kid. I said, I know him in it. Like, no disrespect towards his person. You know what I mean? He was all right. Just a normal kid. So he's been trying to get hold of me, and he's phoning my youngers and saying, oh, give us Kai's number. My youngers are just crazy. And they're just going, nah, you're mad. I'm not giving you Kai's number. Well, really, they should have given me a number.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, long story short, my dad's in his house one day, just hears a load of shouting, goes out, 2 gangs of kids, like 10 this side, 10 that side, all big machetes and that, yeah? Outside my dad's house, but my dad's a warrior, bro, like, not a joke. Like, I've seen my dad, people have come to my house, mate, yeah? Gang of 10, like, all with machetes. My dad goes like that, you ready? And that, we're going out. And he goes, are you going around the back? He just goes out on his own. My dad's only this big, mate. Nice tall, mate. Like, I've got long hair and that, bro. Since my whole life, my dad's had long hair. Like, everyone's got it now, so people like saying, why are you mentioning, no, as if like long hair matters. But, bro, when I was a kid, no one had long hair.
Yeah.
Nobody had long hair. My dad was that guy, bro, do you know what I mean? Belfast, skinny white kid, mate. Like, not a gangster at all. Hates gangsters, hates crime, hates drug dealers, all that. Hates it, do you know what I'm saying? Like, hates it fully. But just got that spirit where he's a warrior. He did Thai boxing, so he's a fighter. So my dad's gone out. He's got a high-vis vest on. He's nearly 60. He's got glasses on. He's got high-vis on. And he's grabbed like a thin metal pole out of his garden and gone running out like, yo, what he's doing? He's fucking kids here. It's 3 in the afternoon. What the fuck he's doing? Put your fucking weapons down now. Promise you now. No one's been hit. They've all put the weapons down, shook hands. Police have come. Bang. Everyone runs off. My dad don't run off. He's got no reason to have bombed him, arrested my dad. They give him 2 years in jail, bro.
What? For what?
Exactly, bro. For stopping a fight on the street, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And 2 of these kids who was black. So this is how I know it's nothing to do with being racist. People aren't racist out here. 2 of the kids who was black both got caught with big knives. One of them's already been jailed for some bullshit. They didn't even go to jail. They didn't even go to jail. They sent me fucking poor dad to the jail. Do you know what I'm saying? So the reason I mention that is because, so now I've just started music. And then my dad goes to jail. Where really, he should have been making my beats. He should have been producing my tracks. He should have been doing all that. Do you know what I mean? And then, obviously, he's got out. I'm already a year into my finger. I've already like been engaged in music for a year, so I'm already on my own path.
Yeah.
And obviously, he's got out of jail. His head's probably not fully with it straight away, and so it's like the timing's like it's fucked shit up a little bit. Do you know what I'm saying? Because obviously, I don't really see my dad that much. You know what I'm saying? And I should be doing. He's a musician. He's like Dr. Dre. Like you're going in these studios with these people, like now. Obviously, I'm working with good producers in it who like got respect for me, and I've got respect for them.
Yeah.
But a lot of the time, you go into these places and they're not putting no care and love into your track. Literally just a little quick mix and master onto the next one.
Just getting paid.
Or you think your dad, mate, would put fucking his heart and soul into it when he made to do it. Do you know what I'm saying? So Yeah, forgot what the question was, what got us onto that. But
No, we were just talking about you starting music.
yeah. So then,
Was it therapy or like ambition?
so what's gone on is, before I released the track, 6 or 8 months into COVID, bam, I got arrested. Fucking driving up one night in COVID. I'm driving home, 10 at night, 3 sheet of mill, and fucking seen in the cover spin it.
Yeah.
So I've got like, mates had like 2 hours of weed on him. Obviously, I've been smoking weed. Probably got bare other shit on me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's like, yo, I'm gone, bang. Ended up smoking off, bang. I've ended up crashing and that. But even that, like, weird. So I actually stopped smoking weed at the time. But that day I smoked a spliff. So I'm pie-eyed, bro, I'm fucked. I smoked the police, they weren't anywhere near me. My mate in the passenger, he's like a 40-odd-year-old man. He was like a big, heavy gangster kid, supposed to be a serious. My mind was like, yo, panicking and that in my passenger. So I'm like, mate, chill out. He's like, I'll tell you where to go. I think he's been in bare crashes with guys or something. Like mates that died in cars and that, so he's a bit, you know what I'm saying? So he's like, I'll tell you where to go. So I'm like, sweet. So I'm in fight or flight here, and I've had a spliff. So he goes, go straight. So one Cheetham Hill Road, well, I'm on Tetlow Lane coming across Cheetham Hill Road. So I just go straight to red light. The police are nowhere near me. I can't even see them. They're miles and miles and miles away. Do you know what I'm saying? There's about 6 buses, bro. Double-decker buses. Oh. Bang. Go straight. I just gone, nearly made it. Bang. Looking, the double-decker buses hit the back of the car, span us out. All I remember, I'm like that bracing. I'm looking at my mate. He's the same at the side bracing. Next minute, I've woke up, feds are there. Yeah. Bro, I didn't have a scratch on me. I didn't have whiplash. Didn't have a scratch on me. I had nothing. And it's like, take it in. I have never been arrested since I'm 14, 13. I don't get caught by the police, but I'm a fast-ass runner, bro. I'm absolutely rapid. I've got stamina. I've got heart. Police can't catch me. So for me, it was the God thing, like, he's made that happen because otherwise, like, when I've crashed, I'm knocked out fast asleep. So that's why they've been able to grab me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? If I want to sleep, there's no way, but then I've got no whiplash. I've got not a scratch on me. I've been hit off a double-decker bus. I'm doing about 50, 60 mile per hour, bro, for a red light and been took out by a double-decker bus.
Yeah.
I've got a brand new Mercedes, writs off, bro, gone round the lamppost and that. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's all these higher powers, bro. Like, life's crazy, bro. Life is crazy, bro.
Woke up like,
yeah,
police
feds was there, do you know what I mean? So then, but they were going to send me to jail. He was like, oh, they're remanding you, mate, going to jail and that. So I managed to finger my solicitor, saying to him, get us out and that, fucking do. So my solicitors turned round to him and said, right, ban him from driving and give him a 7-7 tag. So that was my bail conditions.
During lockdown?
Do you know what I'm saying? That's during lockdown, 6 months in, done the music, but I've still not released a track by now. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, bang, then I'm in my house at 7 o'clock every day. I've got all the time meals. So I'm just writing every night, mate. So in that fucking, I did 14 months on tag, you know. 14 months, mate. Yeah. So it's gone from, I got arrested in November 2019. It's gone to 2022.
Yeah.
Do you know, like literally that long. Or wait, November 19, a year later is November 2021. Do you know what I'm saying? It's gone to fucking 2021. So it's like 2 years, even though when it's 14 months, but it's gone over them 3 fingers. You know what I'm saying? So obviously I had a lot of time on my hands. Same thing, like obviously it sounds whatever, but say like you're doing music now, when you start getting arrested for shootings, your views are gonna go up, mate.
Yeah,
that's the way it works.
Okay,
you know
okay.
It's all about clout in the street. So the energy's been against me. So I've been arrested for all these shootings, yeah. And then 6 months or a year later, started music. Then got arrested and slapped on tag and banned from driving. So I used to just get about in fucking brand new Mercedes all over Manchester, everywhere, and just flying about on my boat. But then now they took my license from me, and I've got to be at 7. I'm like, yo, I'm in the house all day, every day for 40 months, not doing that. So I've started music at that point. So really, if I'm out and about while I'm doing music, my music's spreading more. I'm out and about, people like, yo, and then you're shooting people and doing all this mad shit. People are like, well, it's going to raise your finger. But me, when I started music, I was on tag in my house. So people are go thinking, you're speaking whatever you're doing. People are thinking, you don't do that, you don't do this. Because it's like, they don't know you in it, bro. I've been in my house for fucking 40 months with no car on tag. You don't know that, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but it's like, I ain't about. So it's like, he's not about, you don't get about Salford and everything. It's like, come on, mate. Like, people are just weirdos. And like I said before, to me, Like, I ain't got no ego. I just speak pure and utter facts, bro. So I've got no reason to lie. I'm proud of who I am as a person. I've really stood and I've done what I've done in my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of who I am as a person. So it's like, I've got no reason to lie. Do you know what I'm saying? But I've gone from being humble under the radar my whole life, because it's like, I'm not like a show-off criminal who like gets about acting like a gangster.
Yeah.
You low-key. But then when you do music, it's the opposite.
Yeah.
You've got to be out there. You've got to be loud. You've got to be putting yourself out there and whatever else. So it's like,
it's been
a weird energy. So if you're on the streets, that's naturally happening anyway. People are seeing you driving about in nice cars, you're into fights, it's happening. So that's naturally, people are speaking about you. But me, I had the energy against me, because it's like, I've started music now. No, I'm on SAG, I'm fucking banned from driving. Not going on. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it kept me down a little bit, but like I say, higher powers in it, bro. Like, I can only count my blessings, bro, because I know that I'm a blessed guy, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? But I do probably believe it's because I'm a good person, though. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, even though bad stuff happened, look at that. I've been arrested. I crashed into a fucking double-decker bus, mate, at 50 mile per hour. But I've not got a scratch on me, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's real God work. Do you know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Mad stuff, man. Go to jail for fucking something I didn't do, rather than something crazy.
But you did do.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, still, I only done a few months or whatever, and it was like, it's a realisation. Like I said, like, I helped my friend out who was going to get more years. Fucking, I was in my co-D, like the other kid who I got arrested with, like, he was like one of my best mates in it. So it's like, when I gone to jail, I was with my best mate, and we just literally padded up next to each other the whole time and that. Do you know what I mean? So it was like, it was mint. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, even though it wasn't, it's like fucking the blessings was there at the same time. Do you know what I'm saying?
There in it, man. Like, yeah. When you write, do you write about the world or do you write about you?
Yeah, I just write what comes to mind, but it's obviously personal experience in it. Do you know what I mean? Like, obviously, like I say, like, my dad's a musician. He don't really like my songs because, like I say, he's not a gangster and he's not into like that sort of stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? But when he writes songs, it's like, he starts speaking about the sun and like fake stuff. But it sounds mint and it's a proper song. It's like some Oasis stuff, but it's like amazing. You know what I mean? He's got guitars and he's got this and it sounds mint. It feels mint. Do you know what I mean? To someone who's listening to it. But me, I'm just an authentic guy, bro. Like, I can only be myself. I would never even try and write about something else which is not me, bro, just to make it sound good. But a lot of people are doing that. Do you know what I mean? Like, even people who do think they're gangsters or people who are on the estate and they rap, like, yeah, they're around that sort of stuff. Everyone's around guns, everyone's around drugs, everyone's around all this sort of stuff. But it's not like, yeah, I'll blow man's head off and I'll do this. Well, I know all these money rappers, mate. Let's put it out there now, because, do you know what I mean? I'm thinking about starting drawing all these guys out because it's like, why am I not getting millions and millions and millions of views, mate, when I'm really this guy? Like, these rappers can't come to me and speak down to me like I'm some dickhead, bro. But it's like, the public won't believe that. The public could just be looking at these rappers thinking they're some sick guys, mate, and we're just some muppets, or, do you know what I mean? But really, like I say, the cat rapping in it. It's like they're just putting a deep voice on and just bravadoing and over-exaggerating everything. But I'll under-exaggerate. I'm humble. I'm the opposite. I'm like, I'm playing stuff down, where most guys just like glorify everything, like, yeah, because you're really not about it, bro. Because if you're a real dangerous savage, bro, like, you already know. I don't know, like, I look at King Von, he's the only example. Like, he's speaking about what he's doing, because he's actually doing it. So he's real, but look how long he lasted. You're gone. You can't be that, bro.
Yeah, well, that's real stuff, man. Like,
you can't be a gangster, bro, out here. You can't be a bully, bro. You can't be a bad person out here, bro. Or you're gonna go to jail. You're gonna get hurt, mate. Simple as that. So, like, all these rappers who bravado music, like I said, I think it was to my man before. Like, I don't even listen to no English rappers, bro. I never have my whole life. I don't listen to no English rapper, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And obviously, it's not because they're all capping. Like I said, the only reason I don't is because it's not as musical. Like, people are just rapping over beats in England, where in America, it's more like musical, it's more like funky beats and shit going into it. Do you know what I'm saying? That's all it is. But when I listen to someone, I know if you're telling truth or not. That's why I big up Re-Up T in it. Big up Re-Up T.
Big up Re-Up T.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
he blessed the building as well, man.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm mentioning him now, because it's like, I know, like, I've only just met my man a couple of weeks ago. We've been sat in for a few years, but I don't speak to no one. I don't tap in with no one. Like, I don't, do you know what I'm saying? But when you watch someone or you're spending time around someone, then you get a gist for who they are as a person. And because of the way he raps, it's not all like, yeah, I'm the sickest guy in the world. Like, you know he's telling the truth.
You feel the pain, bro.
So I rate that.
Yeah,
I'm saying, even if you're not King Don or you're not Mike Tyson or you're not, if you speak the truth, I will give you a lot more respect than just some dickhead kid who's like giving it, stop this and shoot that and blah, 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 blah. Because it sounds good. Like, I can't listen to that, bro. Like, I can't even listen to drill. Would never listen to it, bro. Imagine, like, I used to listen to Woody, Woody, ×4 Woody, Antioch, like, back in the day, like, obviously from America, innit? You know what I'm saying? Like, real gangbangers. Like, they started drill music.
Different. Chicago.
Like, I used to love it. I don't know if they're from Chicago. They might be. It's Antioch, innit? Like, the Bay and that. They're from the Bay Area and that. So, but they are actually killing people, rapping about it. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's not the same speed as drill now, but that was the real shit. And I used to listen to that, like, as a kid, 14s, 15s, like, I used to listen to that every day, all day. And you was a madman. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, if I listen to that now, bro, people are going to get hurt, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like,
music's powerful, bro.
Do you know what I'm saying? But some people, like, they need it to give them that. Like, I hear people say, like, when they're going in to do a graft or going to do robberies, they'll put certain music on and it fingies them. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, gets them in the mood, you know what I'm saying? Where me, I'm the opposite. Like, my life's that crazy, bro. That's what listens to chilled vibes, them soft R&B tracks.
I know what you tell me.
You know what I mean?
Like, calm.
Literally though. And that's the best place to be if you're a real skilled man. It's always about that calmness, bro. Like all that rev adrenaline, like screaming and that. I ain't getting you nowhere. That's just making you blind, bro.
I'm going to say what I was going to say, man. Yeah. It's not like a podcast. Music's mad, man. Like, when I look back being young, some of the music you listen to and you're like, no wonder we all do mad stuff, like stuff with Brother Lynch and all that. Like,
yeah, exactly, bro. Same shit. We still love him.
Bro, like, when you listen to the music now, you're like, yo, my man's nuts, bro. Like,
crazy.
You know what I mean?
It's
like,
mad,
no kid should be listening to this, man.
It's mad, bro. It is. It's very powerful, like you say. It's powerful shit, man. So that's why it's like I say, anyone who's that powerful, like, obviously, Brother Lynch and that probably was madman, but like, if you do your research, like, my man is probably actually a lunatic, though.
Yeah.
Like, actually, like, tapped up. You know what I'm saying?
When you listen to the lyrics now, you're like, what? You're like, nah, like, my man was nuts, bro. Like, why would you even write that?
Circles, but it's like I said, there's no one who's intelligent and strong and powerful who's going on like that, bro. Like, it's impossible. You're going to be dead, mate. Like, they probably are alive, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, fucking, you go in jail for the rest of your life. So that's why I'm like, okay, I don't judge no one. I'm thinking, yo, these guys can't be that serious, bro. Any of these guys can't be that serious. Do you know what I'm saying? They can't be that heavy guys because, like I say, I've got no reasons to want to be this good person apart from I've humbled myself and I've got no ego.
Yeah.
And you know that happens. That happens by going through experiences.
Yeah.
Coming out the other side. Do you know what I'm saying? Where, like I said, who would want all this? Why would you want all this drama and all this gangster style life when it's just like you're just getting shot and going to jail?
Yeah, man.
And like, it don't make any sense, does it, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, why are people like not rapping? But I do understand, obviously, it's a business. And people like all that violence and that raps where it's like, not because people ain't involved in it. All these street members don't do that, so it's like it's glamorous to a minute, and they love it. It's like exciting to them that people are speaking about this sort of stuff. You know what I mean? But like I say, you know, when you've been around it your whole life, mate, like it ain't nothing new. But like,
mate,
you wouldn't shoot someone, you wouldn't stab someone, you wouldn't fucking sell drugs, mate. Like everyone does where we're from, mate. It's nothing to fucking be proud of, mate. You know
this is it, man. It's like people did it for reasons, and do you know what I mean? Like nowadays, it's like people.
It's an image, innit?
Yeah, just a rap.
Trend.
I can't be a drill rapper, and I said go out doing some, stab someone now, and you're like,
but it don't anyway. Like I say, what it is them. It's all self-satisfaction where it comes from, because it's like people want to look like the cool, people want to be seen. Like I said, the same thing with the winning the race thing before. These people have never won a race.
Yeah.
It's like the only time they get any attention when it's like, oh yeah, my man's just gonna rob him, or my man stabbed him. But like, I know everybody, I know pretty much every gangster there is in Manchester, mate. Like most people, yeah. It's all, like I say, it's like an adrenaline thing, or it's like I say, they'll go and shoot someone, they'll be with 5 of their mates and 1 gun. Like, he's not no serious, but like, so a normal person, it's like, oh, he's bad him, or he robs people, or he stabs people and that. But like, when you're actually about it yourself, you think, so fucking what? Do you know what I mean? What Saga's doing me is fucking 5 years, and it's like, he stabbed him, ran off crying. Do you know what I mean? Like, come on, bro, like, chill out. Just punch your head in fast. You've got good questions though, man.
That's good, man.
It's good to get this stuff out, bro.
But being a rapper, being independent, no label, no machine, how hard is it really?
It's impossible, bro. And I don't want to spoil anybody's dreams, but like factual, it's rigged. The music game is rigged. Yeah. 100%. 10 years ago, you had labels who made you a superstar. So you could be the best rapper in the world. No one's going to hear you. Yeah. And a label will come. They'll put you in touch with the right people. They'll give you the right promotion. They'll make you videos and they'll do all that. Now, because of social media, like, people don't need labels.
Yeah.
Like, you have got a bit more power to do it, but it's expensive, bro. And there's no normal people that can afford to do it, because never mind it costs money and it costs time. So it's like, people have got to go to work, mate.
Yeah.
You've got to fucking do what you're doing, and it's like you're struggling anyway to pay your bills and do all this shit. So it's like, how can you start paying for the music video? Then you've got to pay for promotion. Then you've got to pay to go to the studio. And that's only one track. Your foot blows up off one track. You've got to do, and it's all got to be consecutive and consistent. And so it's quite sad. I think, like, I feel sad. The reason I'm saying that is because I do actually feel sad and sorry for these kids, mate, because everyone's trying to be a rapper now. Thinking like, yeah, you can be a rapper and that, but it's like, fucking hell, mate, your chances are slim.
I started a label in lockdown, and I had one artist now, that was like literally like I didn't have one artist, but one of the artists now was like, thought they were gonna blow up overnight because Central C did, and I went, it don't work that way. Central C, and that's what I said when he didn't.
All the work behind the scenes.
Thank you, but they're thinking like, you put a track out, like, yeah, you're gonna, and I'm like, it don't work that way, and I'm thinking, you don't want to work. You think you're just gonna get it easy and that. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna blow up overnight.
It's like everyone wants to be a rapper, everyone wants to be a footballer, everyone wants to be a fighter, mate. But it's like, when you got to be realistic, aren't you, mate? When you're in your class, how many people that good at football? How many people who's the hardest? You know what I mean? It's like, not everyone can do that. Do you know what I'm saying? Where now everyone's trying this music, but at the end of the day, like, people have not really got any other opportunity. And I made a video on it the other day, like, what other way is anybody ever going to make out the ghetto?
That's it. When it's always like music or sports, and sports is getting harder, so it's like, okay, music, and then it's like, well, music's getting hard, so what is it now?
Football, but
TikTok.
It's still the same, innit? Like, it's all the same. Like, that's why, to be honest, I started going into content, because you're not putting the outlay. Like, every music video I do, it's at least fucking, I'd say, like £2,000-3,000. Yeah. Every music video you do. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, but the content thing, you can actually do it for free. But my advice is, if people are listening to this and they want money, like, start young in it, save your money, forget all the bullshit, bro.
Yeah, man.
Because that's what it's about. It's about capital. Because, no joke, 99% of people now won't even have £10,000.
Yeah, that's facts, that, bro.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they really, 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 really won't. That's how hard the world is. But if you did have that £10,000, which is not a lot at all, people are earning that in one day, or, do you know what I mean? If people are spending it in a year or whatever, do you know what I mean? So if you just cut down in your life, you don't go out, you don't take drugs, you don't eat out, you don't do all these things, and you're really serious and you really put the hard work in. But that's the only way, by putting severe hard work in. It's going to take blood, sweat and tears, mate, to even think about getting out of the ghetto, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's why, like I say, we've not really touched on it yet with the Clean Out Savage things, but that's my main reason that I'm doing what I'm doing, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's mad. Like, literally, bro, it's actually, I see it for what it is, because I've been it, I've lived it, I've been around it, I'm intelligent, I've got skills, I've got support, I've got family. Where am I, bro? I'm still here, stuck in the ghetto, bro.
Before we go on to the Clean Heart Savages, you make music still. When people hear Kai Bunz, what do you want them to feel?
Yeah, it's just, it's a good question, man, because when I started music, I wasn't on the same flex that I'm on now. When I started music, it was just more to just get myself out there and get rich, bro, do you know what I'm saying? But
then you found out the game was rigged.
Yeah, literally, which you send me know that anyway. It's like any big business. The only reason any big business is a big business because they've had massive money put into advertising.
Yeah, funny though.
Unless you've been in, like, obviously you would have been around the game by now, do you know what I mean? You've been in a few different businesses, you've been, so you learn the mechanics of things.
Yeah.
But when you're young, you don't know all this. You don't know the mechanics. You just think, what can I do? Go to college or fucking get a job there? Like, like,
start a business and blow up, and you're like,
you don't know the mechanics behind these things, you know what I'm saying? Until you've actually been through them and done them. So obviously I've done it. Like, no one told me this. I've had to learn it the hard way. But because I've always had a business mind, like, when I started music, I didn't start music thinking, oh, what to be a rapper. I started music thinking 1,000,000% I'm going to be a rapper, bro. Like 1,000,000%, because Like I've achieved what I've wanted to achieve now. Like when I started music, I didn't think, yeah, I'm going to be the next Eminem or 50 Cent, yeah, because that's hard and that's unrealistic. Obviously, you've got to believe in yourself. And obviously, I'm not saying I don't believe in myself and I don't think I could be that big. But with a business mind on things, I just thought, right, build my profile up. If I get 100,000 followers on Instagram now, boom. Or so it's like I say, even now, what if I've got 16,000 followers, yeah? Like, bro, the amount of people that I've tapped in with now who would have never knew me through music, even like yourself, probably, or whatever, do you know what I'm saying? If I were like putting myself out there like that, then I wouldn't have had certain opportunities.
Yeah,
so it's like, even though I have not become rich off music, I've still got myself out there and thousands of people know who I am.
Yeah.
Wouldn't knew who I was.
Yeah.
So I'm happy with that. I'm proud that, like, if I don't, and now I've realised it's just big dough anyway. Like, no one's really making money off music. Like, a few people. But even when you take it in, like, say these young kids who just come up now, yeah, obviously age is a bit of a bad example, but even say someone like Meek's Money now, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Who's like massive and he's cold. Like, are they getting 200 bags a year off music? And they probably is. He probably is. He maybe is.
It's the funny one because I think I always I'm like, who makes money, who doesn't? It's hard to like see who really making money now because everything's just put out there. The videos are massive, and I'm like, okay, so when I see the video big, a lot. It's costing a lot. But I'm like, that's label money I'm looking at. I'm like, even when guys are like, independent and all that, I'm like,
yeah, they get signed out for deals,
publishing deals, and paying for this and that. But then I'm like, you see the lifestyle and all that, and I'm like, how much are these guys getting paid? Like, a lot of rappers are like, how are they really getting paid? Do you know what I mean?
Most of it's coming from the street, that's a fact. But just forget all that anybody, let's just keep it on the music.
Yeah.
So it's like, say for instance, you earn £200,000 a year of music, right?
Yeah.
Which to an average Joe in the street is massive though.
Getting taxed or not, I mean.
Right? Even after tax, say you've got 200 bags after tax, yeah, take it in. So it's only £4,000 a week.
Yeah. Not.
It's £4,000 a week.
Yeah, £4,000 a week. Yeah, right. Yeah.
A week, 200 bags. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, drug dealers who are making
money. Yeah, man.
And the only thing is with the rappers, you've got nothing to worry about. So they can go and spend that 200 bags now. Drug dealers can't. So like, they've all got chains, they've all got watches, and they've been living at home with a man, mate, or they've got a little gaff somewhere, do you know what I'm saying? And then you've got to make another hit. You only made 200 bags, mate. So it's £4,000 a week. You're not some big superstar. Fly a bit jets and all that. Do you know what I'm saying? So what they do is, like, factual is what they do is they're going into other business, mate. They've got investments, they've got properties, they're investing into this. And that's why they become rich, because you get some rappers who would have been the biggest superstars in the world. Now they've got no dough. Yeah. Because they've just blew it and they've lived that life like, yeah, I'm a millionaire. They've not been clever with it. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's all of a facade. Anyway, like, everyone wants to be a rapper so they can be rich. But it ain't that much money, bro. You make more money being fucking a personal shopper, mate. 200 bags a year, mate. You make that doing that, mate. Or you can do, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, it's not easy to make 4 bags a week, but it's doable. Yeah, it's doable. It's doable. It's doable. And it's low. Like, you know. But obviously, most things take investment money, don't they? Yeah. To start a business, you need investment money, or you need help. You need someone to put you on. So that's the only other thing. Like with music, you can start from the bottom. It's the same with drug dealing. Like, the only reason everyone's a drug dealer because you can get work for free or fucking. Yeah. No, facts. If you want to start your own business, it's costing you 10 bags. That's actually facts. You might lose all 10 bags. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's sad, bro. That's what I think that's so real what you just said there. Like, everyone can be a drug dealer because you can go and get that off my man, you can go and get that, and like that. You got support there for people to build a drug empire. But if you want to go build a real business, where's the support? Right? Do you know what I mean? So there's no help. It's kind of rigged again. Exactly, bro. And that's why it is, bro. Like, that's why people are criminals. That's why I will stand up and speak my mind, mate, and not give a fuck what any of these little street members have got to say. Because at the end of the day, it's all a facade, mate. It's like they're walking about like this, like they smiles in the face, but stabbing man in the back and just robbing every cunt and pipe. You know what I'm saying? It's sad that though, you know. When, like, literally, now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, oh, if I want to go be a drug dealer, yeah, you can get work. It's like, oh, do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, listen, you can go, you can get work. Yeah. But I want to start a business. I need money.
I don't know, I can help you.
And it's the same with the rapping though. That's the only blessing with the rapping. Like you can actually like start rapping off your own back. Yeah, you've got to do videos and you've got this, but like I say now, you've got phones.
Yeah.
You've got Instagram, all that shit. So you could just be doing your own videos on your phone, posting
the money though?
All day on Instagram. Well, this is it. So all that's going to happen is some like a label are going to get you. You need your own money to fund yourself and be your own label for all your advertisement, all your videos. Our label's going to come and get you.
Yeah.
And that's it. And you're only getting what you're getting 30%, 40%, 10% of what you're actually earning.
I seen an interview with Mazza, and he said he got something like 90 bags or something off a track, like one of his first track that he done. And he'd like, at the time he thought, 90 bags, laughing, I got 90 bags or something. Yeah. Might be wrong, might be 100, but 90 bags in it. And it's like, laughing. But then he's like saying, I wish I never done that deal now because I would have made millions. I would have made a mill or something, like, because that track's gone. Do you know what I mean? And I'm thinking, it's that there.
And this is it. That's why I like to say it's rigged, bro, because at the end of the day, he would have never had that money to promote himself or do the video. Yes, you're doing, when you're on the street committing crime, which you're risking going to jail and losing all your money. Like, what can they say when they say, where'd you get that money from? Well, fucking honest found it, and not like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even have money, do you know what I'm saying? So, this is why it's rigged, and this is why, like, that's why I'm not happy, bro, as a person. Do you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like, whatever, mate, run the world all you want. At least run it good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't just terrorise everyone, mate. Just take everything and like, everyone just, no one's asked. No one's trying to fucking say that about it. It's crazy.
Man.
If these people are evil, they're actually killing kids all over the world, and they're actually poisoning the water, and they're actually poisoning the food, I ain't happy with that, bro.
No, of course.
I'm not going to walk about and be like some slave, bro, like paying someone who's killing kids and trying to kill my family and that, bro. So that's my only worry. I ain't no anti-authority guy, bro. I like, go and run the world all you want, but like I say, bro, just fucking
run it properly, like,
be evil and that, kill everyone and that, just because you're greedy, mate, and you want a bit of dough, mate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, bro, you know what I'm saying? I know gangsters won't do that. Gangsters don't kill people for no reason, bro.
You know what I mean? Apart from in the movies. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Let's talk about clean-hearted savages. Because you're passionate about that. You know what I mean?
It's the good signs are coming now. It's starting to hit that subject. But like I say, the only reason I'm doing that is because this is who I am naturally as a person.
Well, let's start with the name. What does it actually mean?
Yeah, so I wanted to start a brand. When I was doing music, I wanted to start a brand, which was going to be like a label, clothing brand. And it's like, I'm also going to be doing events and everything's tied to the Clean Hearted Savage logo. But I couldn't think of a name for ages, about a year or two, because like, I'm not the sort of guy who's just going to do some shit name and run with it.
Yeah.
It needs to mean something. And then just one day, it's got said Clean Hearted Savage, and straight away it just went bang in my head. That's the one. Do you know what I mean? So it's stuck, and then you'll hear certain people saying it now. So it's like, Clean Hearted Savage is someone who's got the potential to be a bad person.
Yeah.
But they're not. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what a Clean Hearted Savage is. And I'm not saying that like anyone wants to be a bad person, but it's like some people go on like the good people, but you're just some old woman who don't know anyone and you don't fight, or so it's like, you might be a good person over there, but a Clean Hearted Savage is like, we're still here in the jungle, we're still here in the trenches, mate. We're men, we're strong men. We ain't gonna let people bully us or do stuff that we don't like around us.
It's a bit like Jordan Peterson when he was talking about a good man. And he said a good man is not a man that's harmless. He said a good man's a dangerous man that chooses to be good.
Good, there you go.
It's like, he's got the capacity to do a lot of damage, and he chooses to be good. That's a good man.
Yeah.
Rather than someone harmless.
So like, as we said before, like the masculinity thing's been taken away. Everything's been taken away. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they're making everybody weak, bro, through probably their own insecurities, because they think fucking if everyone's dead strong and that, they might fucking overthrow us one day.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they made everyone weak. So like I said to you with the police thing before about the righteous thing, like, the world's getting worse because people can't be righteous. So it's the same now. Like when we was kids, bro, people didn't burgle houses, bro. It was bad. Like, you seen as only smackheads burgle houses. Yeah. Where now, that's all these kids are doing, burgling houses, because they're getting the cars. Obviously.
Yeah, the car thing now.
Getting the cars, mate, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's not right. And like I say, when I was younger, I've done everything, mate. There's nothing I've not done. Do you know what I'm saying?
I used to burglaries and that.
I used to rob
scumbag stuff, innit?
Yeah, but I've robbed houses, mate. Don't get me wrong.
No, but like not burglaring. Like, it's different.
Like not sneaking in and all that.
Yeah.
Like, fucking, do you know what I'm saying? My people are in and all that. That's so weird. I just boot the fucking doors off me and fucking flagging me on an Aggie one. Do you know what I'm saying? But like I say, I've even like, bro, I'm 12, 13 years old, mate, yeah. Some kids selling weed in my area from Eccles. I'm from Irlam. So I've seen him, but punched his head in here. Chats him for an oz of weed. Took his oz of weed off him, and I'm like buzzing at the chat man for an oz of weed. And it's like, no, I wouldn't do that to that kid.
Yeah.
I feel bad for that kid. Do you know what I'm saying? So how is that to be perceived? It's like, I'm telling you now, I'm that guy, I've been that guy, and I'll do whatever I need to do to survive. But as you get older, you're like,
you have a moral code, like
tight, mate, and everyone's that poor. Like this kid, I've jacked him for £200. I'm buzzing. Imagine how sad he is that he's lost it.
Yeah.
And then it's like, where the main thing is, like you say, the cars. So say someone jacks your car now, you've got your kids' baby seat in there, you've got the book bag, you've got this. So they're going to sell that car for whatever, not giving a fuck what's inside there, but it's actually like really destroying people's lives, mate, deeply, you know what I'm saying?
In there, like, all of that.
Imagine memorable, imagine like, things do, but matter to you, like your parent died and you've something's in the car, bro. And these are just getting five, some for the car's worth for 40 grand. These are getting £500 for it.
He's in a rubber and chair now.
So it's like, obviously, this is why I'm doing what I'm doing now, because as I said to you before, these kids don't know any other way. And I did have a good family, I did have support, and I used to do all that mad robberies when I had no money. When I was young, I used to, and it's not, I was never a bad person, bro. I'm just like, needing money, and that's all we know, like, that's all anyone knows, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? So this is why it's so important what I'm doing, bro, because it's like I say, you when you get older, you realise, like, I could have worked with that guy. I could have been like, yeah, you know, you sell weed, so where'd you get it from? How much you get it for? And connected like that. And it's like strength in numbers anyway. It's a very difficult situation, very hard to explain, mate, but fucking, you should never rob off poor people.
No,
like,
of course not.
Like robbers and gangsters, yeah. Like that's why Salford's such a good place, because that's why it's so highly rated, mate. Because everyone was robbers, bro. People are robbing banks, mate.
Yeah.
And robbing fucking jewelers, mate, and fucking all that sort of shit, mate. You're not just robbing just innocent people on the street, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? Like little shitty things and that, but it's not about that life. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, like I say, careful what we're saying on here. But at the end of the day, like, you're robbing off a normal person, they're going to really feel it.
Yeah.
You go and rob off a bank, maybe the people that you're running with, you go and put it in the face, are a little bit scared. Do you know what I'm saying? But the door's getting insured.
There you go.
Fucking, and at the end of the day, bad stuff happens to everyone anyway. You might end up with a gun in your face anyway for nothing. You might not be in the bank one day and the gun ends up in your face.
The money's not real anyway.
It's all made up. So my point is, it's like, it's sad, mate, that the way it's gone now, where it's like, because like I say, it wouldn't have been happening. Anyone who's a burglar back in the day, my dad, mate, would be chasing you down, mate, and smashing your head in, bro, if you robbed houses back in the day, where now no one does, because like I say, gangsters don't want to stand up and be righteous, because it's like, then they're putting themselves on show, and they're bringing attention to themselves because they're all criminals.
The thing is that, well, people got no code now too. The kids would just come to your house and not give a monkey, and then you're like, I got kids in here, and you're trying to set my house on fire. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. It all stems from that, bro. It all stems from, they should be getting taught. They should be getting put in their place by older people who are stronger than them. But because it's like, because of the police and like, everyone's shitbags these days, mate. They've all been, like I say, they're eating shit food. They're all taking drugs. So it's just running you down and killing your spirit off. Yeah. It's like me, I'm stopping the weed now. Like when I'm on weed, like you could probably say anything to me, I won't react. When I'm off the weed, mate, someone says something to me, mate, it's a different story, mate. Which, that's why it's a blessing and a curse as well at the same time, you know what I mean? Like, the world's so difficult, man, and it's hard, but the main message is, do you know what I mean? Clean out savage, bro, you work hard, be good to everyone, and if you have to do what you have to do, then have the spirit to do it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Would you say, like, the brand represents people that grew up in chaos, but choose integrity?
Well, it does, because that's where I've come from. Do you know what I'm saying? But like, I want everyone to be clean out savage, because like I say, the actual message is just purity, authentic living, being honest, working hard, showing love. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and teamwork, because there's no reason for anybody to be homeless or poor, mate. Yeah, factual. If the world worked together, and your neighbours work together, and you like, with no depression, there's none of this, everyone's in their houses on their own, depressed out their head. But there's another 1,000 people who are all in their house, depressed out their head, who'd love to be there, mate. They've got no mates, they don't speak to no one, they're in their house, depressed out their head, mate. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's just, what the fuck's going on? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, shouldn't be happening.
Just to touching on the homeless, because like you said, it started off with a clothing brand, Clean Out Savages, and then it's gone on to, you know, like it's gone bigger than that and so forth. And about, you know, everyone, you never want to be a clean out savage. You know, would you say the brand is about your own redemption?
Not even, bro. It's more of the problems in the world rather than my own problems. Like, cause I'm all right. Like, I could be selfish, mate. Yeah, forget about everyone else and have a stress-free life, mate. I have a right load of stuff. But like, I've been like really trying to help all my people and really treating everyone equal and trying to bring everyone up. You know what I'm saying? For the greater good.
So like, we've heard your story now. It's been really great. I came across you on TikTok, and it was a lot of these inspiring speeches that you're doing, and you're talking about, you know, the world and so forth. And at Christmas time, you were like offering to go out and, you know, anyone need any money, need any dough, etc., hit you up, coming to give gifts out and stuff. And I was like, really? And I was like, is this genuine or not? And then I'm seeing more and, you know, about you giving back to the community. And then I'm like, oh, it's Clean Out Savages, a charity. That's when I thought you did a charity. Like, what is it? Could you always mention it? Like, where does that come from? You said something the other day as well, about Conor McGregor. You were talking about a homeless guy on the street and that, and you're going to help him and so forth. And then Conor McGregor's talking about, yeah, how he's giving this money to a charity or whatever. And you were saying like, bro, like you got money, you could be buying buildings and letting people sleep in here and all that stuff and that, and you're not. So, and I thought that's actually factual. So like, where did that come from? Because you've come from being a savage to now a clean heart savage. Like, where was that transition?
Yeah, like I say, I've always had the clean heart, but as you're getting older and wiser, you're getting stronger, aren't you, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? So now I'm older and wiser, like, every day is progression, every day you're learning something, every day you're getting stronger, do you know what I'm saying? So now I've got to this point, like I say, even when I started the Clean Out Savage thing in the first place, I wasn't really thinking like that. I was just more thinking a brand and just cooperate with the music and just our label, do you know what I'm saying? But like I said, literally who I am as a person, this is what I represent. Like, no one's allowed to take cocaine around me. My mates don't eat McDonald's around me. They don't smoke cigs and all that. They do, don't get me wrong, but I'm on them, I'm like, yo, what you doing? Yeah, sure. Yo, we shouldn't be doing that. Bad for you, that, but like, it's just making you weak. And I just tell it as it is. Like, brother, you're taking that cocaine, mate. Yeah, it's the same as crack, mate. Yeah, everyone's just laughed at fucking crackheads their whole lives. Now they love the cocaine, yeah? So, whatever, it might make you feel good, right? You're sniffing it to your brain. It's just burning yourselves out. It's so expensive. Every single person that I know who's hooked on cocaine ends up in the gutter, mate.
Yeah.
Whether you're a millionaire or not.
Facts.
So, like, I'm a passionate person, I care. I'm natural, I've got a big heart, I've got an open mind, so it's like, and I've lost a lot of money in my time. Like, I've lost a lot of money, mate, yeah. So, little £100, like, I know, so, like I say, I'm aware in it, I'm a very aware person, I'm quite sensitive, even though I'm not sensitive, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm aware and I can feel things going on, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm seeing these homeless people. I've seen it in my own area where you get certain families who are just like proper run down, got nothing, mate. It's hard for me. It's very sad. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, imagine being that kid who just loses everything all the time. So, like I say, because I've done well and I've always been in a positive energy all my life, even though, I mean, my whole life's been a fight, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the whole way has been a fight, bro. Like, it's not been easy in any way, stretch of the imagination, but I wasn't poor or I wasn't neglected or I wasn't like my parents wasn't drug addicts and all this sort of stuff, you know what I'm saying? So obviously I just feel like I'm awake, I'm healthy, bro. I'm a very healthy person. So I think if everybody's healthy, I think everyone would be thinking like me. If everyone went on drugs and everyone was training and had time and like,
do you think, because like, you know, there's a lot of healthy people out there and so
check it. So I've got no family, I've got no kids, I've got no ties, so I've got a lot of free time.
Understand? And you're giving it back.
So, but because I've got it. Where most people are so fixed on their own life because they've got to pay bills, they've got to look after their family, they've not even got no time to think about anybody else. And I think because I've always been my own person, I've never really had a job and I've done my own stuff. That's given me that mindset to actually see what's really going on in the world instead of just being tunnel vision on my own life.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So then now So like I say, because I've lost a lot of money, I'm talking big dough. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if I can give someone £100, because that's all I give to people. I was giving people that £100.
This is my pocket, my car. So like,
Do you know what I'm saying? But so numerous different people, yeah.
£100 is a lot of money.
And these people, yeah, I've never spoke to them in my life. I just put a post on there saying, listen, if anyone's really struggling, mate, then boom. Because look at that. Like I've lost thousands.
Yeah.
If I can actually really help some poor, sad child now, bro. Like, bro, I ain't doing it for a pat on the back. Factual, I'm not.
I know you're not, because that's another thing as well. I'm like, I've not seen no videos of you going out giving stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
But I've heard you obviously talking about what you've been doing and that. But you know truth when you hear it. Like you said, when you hear rackers and you go, listen, I know what's real and I know what's not. And it's like, that's genuine. Why? Because you're not, even the guy when you was talking about the guy on Deansgate, and you said, you know, I've gone there and I've given whatever. Then it's, you know, got cold now. It's getting to like snowing now, minuses, and he's still there. And I'm like, bro, like, come back. And it's like, what are you doing? There was no videos. People want to film all the time. Like, look, people.
They're just doing it for content.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
My message, like I say, it's different. I'm just like this.
You're just
naturally. Do you know what I'm saying? And like I say, don't get me wrong, I've not been giving those to charity my whole life. But like I say, all my friends, I only used to care about as much my own immediate circle.
Yeah.
Like it used to be like, obviously my family, my friends, I love them in it. Do you know what I mean? Anyone else, it was like, it's not really my business.
Yeah.
But then, like I say, I don't know if it's like, because I've got older and wiser, then I've actually seen. So when I started speaking, yeah, I was getting messages of people saying, fucking hell, oh, thank you, you're really helping me, So then it clicks in my head. I'm like, yo, I'm actually like, really doing something powerful here, bro.
There you go.
Like, differently, bro. So then that's made me aware. That's made me conscious then. Now I've started to think about it. Where I never used to think about all these people. Obviously, you used to see homeless people and you won't be happy, do you know what I'm saying? But you're not thinking about it in depth. How you could actually help them people, or why they got there in the first place, or whatever, do you know what I'm saying? So now I'm older, like I say, I've got time in my hands, boom. I've got that time to think. So just through getting older and wiser, mate, like I know for a fucking minimum percent, boy, if I had £1 billion now, I would end word poverty, bro.
Yo, I say this a lot, man. I say this a lot, like I said, if I was a billionaire, I would like end world poverty just to see what would happen. But to be honest, I'm like, I reckon.
You can, to me, it's right, bro.
I reckon I'll get killed before them. Don't let you do it.
Well, this is what's going on, and that's why you've got to like take in what people are saying about these conspiracies. And I've learnt enough now over the years, and I've watched enough films, and I've heard enough information to realise that it is like that, mate. The evil people are running this world, bro.
There's too many billionaires in this world. Too many, and not enough people. Nothing.
So check it. I'm just a normal kid from a normal background who's not got money off Salford, right? So if I can think like this, mate, what about these people from privileged backgrounds who've got billions and millions and all that? Like, it don't make any sense to me.
They're never gonna
like I say, Conor McGregor the other day, like, I used to rate my man, and he was super hard, mate, but look what happens to him. There's the same thing with the karma.
Money
like,
got to him.
But then he's actually thinking he's some bad man.
Money got to that.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, now you're on steroids. Like, what are you doing taking steroids, bro? And smoking cigars and taking cocaine, bro? Like, you all right in your little muppet? You know what I'm saying? So you used to be hard because you used to fucking train every day.
Yeah.
And lucky for you, Ireland's got sick air and you've got copper under the ground, mate, which making your bones strong, mate. But I don't think you're above anybody else, mate, because you will be humbled, and that's what's happened now. Like, my man chose his own path. He's gone. But he probably is like, I don't know, some proper devil guy, boy. He probably sold his soul and drank kids' blood and all that, boy. Like, some weird shit, because, like, why would you even do that? Like, how could you even go being a normal guy? They said he's a normal guy anyway, from Ireland or whatever. Now you've got billions and billions of pounds. You just want to walk about like he's some fucking thingy. But the other thing is, which is a sticky one, like, these people probably are giving millions a year to charity. They probably are. But what it is charities are corrupt, and it's not going to the right place. You know what I'm saying? They're just throwing money away because it's like, oh, yeah.
I always say, like, I don't do charity. They say, if anything, I'll give.
Like, that's it.
I'll give.
I get them stopping me all the time in town, and I'm like, you know what? I respect what you're doing, but I'm a charity, mate. I'm a fucking charity myself. Like, I give enough away to these poor people.
I say that to guys. I say to them when they try and stop you, and I say to them, I say, like, oh, I said, no, it's a sham. I say, listen, they go, now we're going to help these kids. And I went, listen, who's paying you? And when you're getting paid, so, you know, like, it's not a charity life, because everyone is contributing. You directors are getting paid, but you're getting paid.
Yeah, it's a business.
It goes towards this. I went, how are you getting paid then?
It's charity, which is like you say, you're doing something off your own back without getting paid.
Right, then that's charity. Do you know what I mean? You're giving, but you guys are here working. You're collecting. That's what you're doing. You're collecting. You're collectors. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but because it's so evil as well, I think that's what's really going on. Like, these people are just evil and just think, right, I'm going to make this charity because someone told me the other day, you only have to give 2% of your money. Like, it might be 15. I'm sure it was 2% of charity money. Like, that's the law.
Yeah. Nah, factual.
That's the law
Facts, man.
of charity. So you only have to give 2%
That's what I'm saying, bro. So
of the money. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what people are really doing. So that's maybe where the world's going wrong, because surely these millions, like, I do know, like, there's a lot of these footballers and shit like that where they're like, they're giving millions to charity.
for they're doing it for taxi to avoid tax. But then the charities again, it's going into the pockets of the directors and all that. So you're like, the money's not going to where it needs to go to.
So here's the next prime example and the next good facts that people have got to take in if they think we're lying, right? So why on the TV, or the radio, have you ever, never seen something positive? Or someone like, you're going on like Marcus Rashford trying to help people or whatever, so why is Marcus Rashford not on the news or not speaking to millions of people, saying how bad drugs are, how bad food is, how bad McDonald's is, how fucking corrupt the world is, and like actually trying to help? So forget Marcus Rashford, because these are some young kid off the block, I'm talking, we've got a full world now of all different people from all different backgrounds. Why is no one speaking like me, bro?
Because, like, they
must be censored, though.
Of course, yeah.
It's like, if I put a video on my rap page, I get 5,000 views no matter what. On my Clean Art Savage page, I'm getting like 1,000 views. I've got more followers on the Clean Art Savage page, right? And I've done it for a lot less time. So, like, it don't make any sense. Your algorithm should be going through the roof. I should be getting loads on there.
I've seen like, you put negative stuff out,
goes up.
Put positive, it's like, nah, we don't want this. And you're like, why? Do you know what I mean? It's a positive message, and it's not what we represent. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's mad, man.
It's crazy, because when you're a good person, you can't fathom it. Like, people sit and think, they can't actually be like that. They can't actually do that. But I don't know what's gone on with this darkness, mate, in the world. But like I say, like, I don't know anything's a fact, right? But you've got to look at the facts. The facts are, no one's speaking no positive stuff. There's no positive on the teller. No one's fucking saying how bad drugs are, how McDonald's is, this, that, the other bullshit. Do you know what I mean? It's just getting less to happen, mate. So it's like, there's something really not right. And that's all I can say. So as I said to you before, if someone's running the world, at least do it properly, innit, mate?
That's it.
Do you know what I'm saying? So join the Clean Art Savages, mate, is all I can say. We're coming worldwide, mate. Promise sure.
You said that, the last 1-2 years you changed mentally. And I can see that now, because we're talking about change your journey, and you're talking about Clean Art Savages now, and you're talking about, the messages that aren't going out on the TV. But what specifically changed where that just hit you, like, and you were like, do you know what?
Thingy, bro, and it's mad, like, because all I've ever done is be in the streets. My life's just been negative. But when I've changed over to this, it's like giving me some mad happiness inside. Even though I'm not fully happy, because it's still like I've got trapped subconscious, like, battles what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's still serious shit. Like, even all that with the government and whatever else, like, it's still subconscious ties on your body. Do you know what I'm saying? But like, I've never done anything like that before. So now, because I started, like, I actually felt happy. And they're like, I wanted to get up in the morning. And it's like, it's actually brought me passion back of life, because it's like, so like I say, different times, energies, timing, God, this, that, the other. We don't know what the answers are to the explanation, do you know what I'm saying? But something just, it's like, I'm getting to this point, like I say, you're progressing in it, because I don't take drugs and I don't eat shit food and that. Like, I know I'm healthy inside. So, like, most people, they start declining. Like, by the time they get into 30, mate, they're starting to decline, starting to go down. But my dad's nearly 60, mate. He's got more energy than me and you. Speak to me, it's like a fucking, because he's even more healthy than me.
Yeah.
I'm saying he's like an actual maniac, where I've fucking just been committing crime my whole life and just doing mad shit, mate, where he's not. He's a full street member who's just into his training and goes for walks with his dogs and fucking picks the fruit and the herbs off the fucking forest and do you know what I'm saying? Like, he's a real mad guy.
Clean Heart Savage.
Real type myth, and I know, man, but
was there a breaking point, or was it gradual? Was it one day or was it just gradual build?
Yeah, just like I say, I was trying to do the thing. I was thinking of a name for ages. And then I got it. And then at first it was like, right, what can I do to speak on here? Like, I just seen these other influencers getting massive traction and thinking these are doing well and it looks easy and it's da-da-da. So I thought, okay, well, I'll start fucking doing a bit of influencing, you know what I mean? And then it'd be interesting to go back to my first video because can't remember what it actually was. I was speaking about the police and just different things. And then, like I say, it just kind of clicked where it's like, I realised I was actually helping people. So that was important. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like I said, like I've always been this person, but as you're going through experiences, you're learning along the way and growing along the way. Like I say, if you're on the right path, then you should be advancing every day and learning something new every day and growing, do you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I didn't start it as one of them. And then I started seeing it, helping people and getting a bits of feedback and that. And then it's hit me. Powerful, do you know what I mean? It started there, but I've always been this guy. Like I say, all my friends, I've always encouraged them and taught them strength and healthy food and this, that, the other, do you know what I'm saying? So it's naturally just me as a person, but then it's like any business. Like when you go into business now, at first you'd be a bit rusty.
Yeah.
And then after a bit, you're learning key points and how to better things and da-da-da. So that's all it is. Obviously, I'm still growing now, still learning, do you know what I'm saying? Still trying to, like, I've actually got massive, massive, massive plans for the Clean Art Savage thing. It's a very, very, very big plan that I've got for it.
Movement. I can feel it's a movement.
Yeah, it's a massive movement, but it's like I want it to be like we're at least going to be earning millions a week, mate, if not billions, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I've got it on a wide scale. Like I'm not just one track minding it. I'm not just thinking, oh, what to be an influencer, oh, what to sell clothes, oh, what to do music. Like I'm thinking it as a big, 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 big project. And it's like, because of the message I'm spreading, mate, people should be tapping in. Like anyone who's a real strong person, who's got intelligence, got power, got anything, they should want to tap in with me because, like I said, when you've got nothing and you're at the bottom, like everyone's doing all this mad shit, but once you grow and you get strength and you've got money, you've got resources, then you should want to give back. Yeah. Why would you want all these kids, mate, running about? Like we had someone going to jail and getting shot and getting stabbed and, do you know what I mean? Bad stuff happening. Why would you want them when you could actually teach them otherwise?
Yeah.
Give them a platform, give them a help. Like we said before, none of them can go get fucking drugs to sell. But people can't even get a fucking decent job or just whatever shit.
You know factual.
So
factual that people, struggle to get jobs, but I can go and sell drugs tomorrow and all that. And it's like,
that's why everyone's doing that.
Do you know what I mean?
You know what
there's opportunity there, and there's not enough clean opportunities for people.
Yeah, so I'm trying to do that, which I've got it now. I'll explain a little bit. So what I want to do is, I want to have people as ambassadors as the Clean-Hearted Savages. So we're all Clean-Hearted Savages. So you'll be a Clean-Hearted Savage. You're spreading it everywhere we're going. Yeah, Clean-Hearted Savage, boom. Then you're selling the products.
Yeah.
So I've got my clothing. I've got aftershaves, perfumes, aftershaves, like the 100% oils, like the Uds, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Very good. And then I'm just putting it together now to go into the health products. So we'll start selling like Shilajit, Lion's Mane, Sea Moss, all that sort of stuff as well. So, yeah, like I say, I've been holding back a little bit about explaining because people just nick your ideas.
No, of course.
But fortunately for me, mate, like you can't replicate what I do. I am my brand, I am my business, you know what I'm saying? You can't fake this shit, or you've got to be a Clean-Hearted Savage to move how I move, and then if you are, like, I'm not going to stop anyone progressing in business if you're doing the right thing. Good on you if you can help people and do it. But if you're jacking me ideas, just remember, mate, to give me a pat on the back on the... But, so yeah, man. I want people to join the thing, and then automatically I'll give like 30% off everything.
Yeah.
So say I've got my tracksuits now, I'll show you tracksuits, I've got some here. Yeah, man. I've got the tracksuits, man. So these are the same like manufacturers, Monster-X. So good quality tracksuits. So what the Monster-X sell their tracksuits for, they're selling for like £100, whatever, £110, I don't know.
Yeah.
So say for instance, I sell this for £90. I'll give all my people 30% off that straight away, yeah? So then that gives you the opportunity to be able to sell that and earn money. So like if that tracksuit's £90, then you're getting it for £60. You can still sell it for £85, give it people cheaper and they can buy it online and make you profit.
Yeah.
Then you've got your health products, your Sea Moss, this, all that aftershaves, and obviously I want to keep building and building and building and building and building. And even stuff like this now. So say when I get to know you and I respect you as a person and I can see you've got that vibe of a clean-hearted savage where you're a good person, then you can advertise all your businesses as a clean-hearted savage. And that's what I want to do. So I want to make a worldwide platform, which literally, it's going to incorporate everything. It's going to be like, we're going to have builders on there. We've got guys who cut hair. We've got personal trainers. We've got property people who sell houses, because it's like, I'll have a meeting with everybody. We'll get to know them. And if they're a good person, then you can be on the team. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's the scale that I want to bring it to. Do you know what I'm saying? Anyone can be involved. We're starting now at the bottom where it's like, okay, you can just sell a bit of the products. And then obviously I'm going to start doing like events. I'll do like fitness classes, or we'll do ceremonies, or we'll do certain things which is involving people. Do you know what I'm saying? Like a sort of community to bring people together. And then when we're here, it's all love, it's all peace, it's all education. And then, like I said, I know anyway that I have changed thousands of people's lives already. Never mind all my friends that I've hung about in my whole life, now they don't take drugs, they eat healthy food, they drink water, they're not like, you know what I'm saying? Because, but if they would have never had that influence, they probably wouldn't be like that. I'm not saying I'm special or whatever, but I'm saying how much you can help people.
Do you know what?
Just by spreading that message and just by giving that little bit of influence, that little bit of help, mate, goes a long way. Do you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people have never had it. No one's ever said to him, don't say drugs or McDonald's is shit for you, or do you know what I mean?
Well, that's it. That's what influencing is. And just touching on influencers now, like, because again, you're out here doing your message, you're on TikTok and so forth. I've seen a video that you put out, you put a message that you put out, and you was referencing that HS TikToker. Like, he's another influencer. Well, they call him an influencer. But, like, what's the message? Do you know what I mean? You had a back and forth with him. Let's call it back and forth. You had some comments to make about, influencers not really using the platforms to promote anything good. And his message, he's all about, smash.
Yeah, it's just, he replied giving it, you broke. Like, who would even say that? Why would you try and put somebody down like that? This guy don't even know me. I probably got more money than him. Definitely had more money than him. It's just because I've spent it. You might have a bit more than me at this very moment, but soon, exactly, you might not in it. Exactly. But it's like soon, like, boys, no way, mate. I'm going to be.
Why did that? He's broke.
That's what I'm saying. So you can't put anyone down. Like I say, you've got to be humble, because God will soon come and take it away from you, mate.
He's got to clean up.
Exactly, he's not. So it's like, that's what I'm saying. So for me, I will never even throw judgment on anyone. Like, if I were doing this, what I'm doing now with my clean-hearted savage influencing online, I wouldn't even speak about my man. I wouldn't draw him out. I wouldn't go online and start saying, this dickhead and da-da-da. I'd leave him to it, because it's not my business. But the only reason I did is because that is my business now. I'm in the influencing world on TikTok, on Finger, and I'm spreading about clean-hearted savages, which is the righteous way to be. The good way to live. Where these guys, mate, are just teaching kids how to be little fucking dickheads, mate, which is not gonna benefit them in any sort of way. And it's like, every little helps to me. It's like, no one's perfect and da-da-da. None of us are perfect, but to me, every bit of energy helps, bro. If you can take less drugs, or you can make more money, or you can do more good in the world, like, that's means something to me. I'm passionate, mate, about doing the most and making the most out of my time. I'm not here just to just live and go on holidays and drive out in nice cars and that. Like, this it's a sicky-tucky guy probably is, but
would you smash someone's daughter, bro? Like, do you know what I mean?
Imagine, that's what I'm saying. So this guy, imagine you're watching that now and he's going, this little tart, and that was your daughter, bro.
Yeah, you mad.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I'm down south now. I'm just telling you.
Exactly, bro. Straight away. So that's the only reason I've raised some Iron Man, because it's not just him. It's like, even with the music, like, look at, like, the biggest song in the world is probably fucking Baby Shark. It's like, the world's gone mad, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because what it is, and it's going to be hard for people to understand. What it is, like I said before, when you're in the class, how many people are the best at football? How many people are this? So, the majority of people, ain't clean-hearted savages. Like, the majority of people are little sheep who just walk about with their head down, bitter, and don't do that with their lives. So that's why people like HS TikTok are doing so well, because these people relate to him. Where me, I'm very different. I don't speak like no one else. So people look at me and go, who's this cunt think he is? Like, people are saying, who do I think I am? Never mind who, like, I'm just humble and trying to help people.
Yeah.
But people take it the wrong way. Like, I think I'm better than people because I'm trying to educate people. I'm saying people are like this, people are like this. Whatever, mate. End of the day, my mum's like that. She's like, oh, don't say bad about your brother and that. It's like, if it's the truth, it's the fucking truth. Like, if you don't like the truth, then do something to change it.
Yeah.
Don't just like join the nerds over there, join the crewmate of all the shit footballers over there, just stand there like, yeah, you football shit, mate. Just chatting shit because he's hundreds of years and someone like, listen. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, nah. So it's important, mate. Like I said, I just started as a business, but then as I've got into it now, mate, like, and I've seen the message that I'm spreading, I'm actually realizing this is what people really need. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, people really need it because, like I say, I've been here and lived it. Like, I'm no different to anybody else. My only difference in my life, is that my mum and dad fed me organic food as a kid.
Yeah.
Like, my whole life, they fed me organic food as a kid. So, like, people won't understand how important that is, But once everybody gets older, they start eating healthy.
Yeah.
So it makes you look better, it makes you feel better and all that. So all my life I've been on that. So I know that's why I can think like this now. I've got this awareness because I've been like this my whole life. It's not like I've got to the age of 25, 30 and then started getting healthy. And it's like, okay, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been on it. So, like I say, there'd be things that other people have had better than me in life, or there's things that people might be better than me at, or whatever. Like, I'm not interested in that. I'm here about speaking facts, mate. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's not a competition. Like I say, if you want to be better at something, go and practice. You want more money, go and practice. You want to be in shape, go and fucking go to the gym. Do you know what I'm saying? You just got to work for it. None of us are born special. Here's a good thing where I've thought about this before. So people think, oh, it's all spirits and it's all this and it's all that. But if you look at it, we're reincarnations of our family. We're in this position now because of our family.
Yeah.
My whole point now is to get my life as good as possible so that my kid has a better life.
Yeah, of course.
And it's like, I might be like good at football and I might be fast and I might be hard. That's because my dad is.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? But it's not because my dad's some superhero, mate, or some special guy. It's because he's fucking lived in Ireland, mate, and he's been running up and down. He's played football and he stays healthy. He's got a brother who he fights with that's making him tough and all that. So my point is, if anybody wants to be anything in the world, it can be. You've got to work towards it. And even if I don't become a billionaire, maybe become a millionaire, but then my kid is going to start with millions. So then maybe he can become a billionaire.
Right,
so, you know what I'm saying? It's all work, it's all progress, and it's all, do you know what I'm saying? As long as you're heading in that right direction, that's what you need to be. But if you're just spending all your money, you're eating shit food, you're taking drugs, you're just being a dickhead, like, what's your son going to do? What's your kid going to be in the next life? And his future kid, like me,
generations.
I don't want my kids to be running around selling drugs and doing robberies, bro. I want them to have millions so I can have businesses, so they can just run businesses and be like, boom, boom, boom. So they don't have to risk going to jail or risk getting shot and fucking stab me in the fucking hood, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. HS Sicky Tocky, mate. Obviously, you've opened the floodgates. I'm coming through. I can't lie. But it's all love, though. I don't know beef for you, mate. And I ain't trying to put you down as a person, but I'm just saying, like, with your such power and such influence in the world, you know what I mean? When God's watching, bro, like God's watching in it, bro. So what would God want you to do? Yeah. That's all I can say.
What I will say is, you know, rather than saying, would you smash? Why do you say, would you marry? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Start showing some respect to women. Mm-hmm. Daughters, mothers, you know what I mean? Like, or
I don't watch him in that much depth.
I don't watch him, but when I just see clips, it's like, mate, like...
Nah, they just go, you tart, or you tart.
It's like, come on.
Just feel like, okay, tart, mate. Like,
what kind of word is that?
You're the tart, mate. And this is the thing, this is the sad thing with men and women as well, because men can go about and sleep with everybody and not get called a slag. Yeah. If women do it, they get him blacklisted, mate, and it's all whatever, do you know what I mean?
But they shouldn't though, as well. Women shouldn't, you know what I mean, as well. Like, but men shouldn't, you know what I mean? Like,
nobody should, but what I'm saying is he's calling them a tart.
Yeah, for no reason.
But you're a tart.
Exactly.
You little donut.
You're just calling them like,
you know what I'm saying? You are that guy, like, you've got no respect for no one. You shag anything, mate. You're a nerd, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
that though. I mean, my girl love. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Thinking, what would you say if 14-year-old Kai was here right now? What would you say to him?
Start a business. Start a business legit, mate. Do you know what I mean? Forget the streets, and obviously train as well, exercise in business. That's all I do. That's all I think about. That's all, whatever. Obviously, it's spending time with your family, and that's it. Everything else is a waste of time.
It's all a facade.
Exactly. Everything else is just like, it's temporary, but it don't mean that, like, you could have £1 million now and go and waste it on the best time of your life and then be skint. Or you can work hard now all your life and put foundations in, so then when you're older, you've got millions of pounds where you can do what you want. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's about the long game, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, it's chess, not checkers. Don't just be doing shit daft, mate. Just be like, because you want to, do you know what I mean? You got to think smart, which you're not that smart at that age, but to keep it simple, 1,000,000% start a business in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because by the time you're 18, 19, you're already 5 years into creating your business, mate, which is going to be so powerful.
You fail, but you'll learn.
You'll learn, and if you start when you're 18, then you're going to fail for the next 5 years when you're 23. Do you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So that's the main thing, is it's obviously health as well. Like, your health's the most important thing in the world. Health's the most important thing, and then obviously we've got to get money now in this Babylonian world that we're living in. Do you know what I'm saying? You need money to survive, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So,
and my final question for you is, are we there yet?
Not quite, but obviously great things ain't gonna come easy, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, I can see that, but do you know what? Yeah, you seem like a fighter, bro. Like, you seem like a fighter. I like literally listening to your story. I'm like, it's been a journey. Like, the way it ended was different from how it started. It started off like savage, bro.
That's what life's about.
And now you're a clean heart. At the end of it, it's like you got a clean heart. But at the beginning of it, Scout, savage, bro. I'm not even lying. I was listening and thinking like, yo, you man were mad, bro, at 13 and that, like, yeah, it was some madness. But now you're like, oh, you know, you've reflected, I can see the growth and so forth and whatnot. Do you know what I mean? I commend you, man. And like I said, I've been watching you on TikTok. I came across you on TikTok before I knew you done music. Do you know what I mean? From your influencing, and I'm listening to your messages and I'm like, who is this guy? And I'm like, why don't I know him? He's from Manny. I'm like, I can hear like, he's from Manchester Raw, but I'm like, I don't know him. Do you know what I mean? Like, but I'm like, who is it? But like, I'm loving what you're doing. So, you know, I had to get you on here, and hearing it now, it's like, damn, I didn't know. Yeah.
Sick. I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I didn't know it was that, bro.
2-3 minute videos out there. People are reading it thinking, who's this guy? Like, they can't get a full depth through on, but this is the first real podcast I've done, brother. So, like, for their fucking, do you know what I'm saying? People get the message that I'm trying to spread in it, bro, because it is just positivity, bro.
It's all about growth.
You know what I'm saying? Positivity, man, which that's the main thing in life. Like I say, we've all been there, mate. We've been to jail, we've been through fights, we've been through wars. There's nothing good about it, bro. I've come out every single time unscratched, mate. Not a problem, not hard. It's not like I've been put under pressure, mate. It's like maybe change and all that. Like, I've won every time, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm all right. But like I say, you're just getting older and wiser. Like I say, because the way you said it, like, I have always had a clean heart, but obviously I've got bigger and stronger. Do you know what I'm saying? Where, like I said, with that my man who you referred to before, when he said obviously a good person is someone who
Jordan Peterson.
So like, when you're young, you can't be that bad because you're not that strong, you're not that powerful.
Yeah.
Anyway, do you know what I'm saying? So you're just learning and growing. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like I say, I'm proud of who I am, man. I'm glad I'm happy.
Good,
do you
man,
know what I'm saying? And that's something what's very important. The reason that can be like this is because I don't tell lies. Do you know what I'm saying? That's another thing for people. Like, don't tell lies. You're destroying your own soul. You're making yourself weak inside. You're making your spirit and your energy weak through telling lies. Do you know what I'm saying? Authenticity every single time wins. Even if people are going to disagree with you, or obviously the police in it, the police is only people that you lie to, because obviously they work for the Babylon.
Man.
I'm only joking. You know I'm only cat rapping, man. I've got no beef with the police. Leave me alone.
But that's why this platform exists, you know, like, we're not here to glorify pain, you know, we're here to give it meaning, you know what I mean? And again, like, thank you for coming on, man, because, like, bro, I didn't expect that. Like, yeah, like, I've like I said, I've seen the inspiring speeches on TikTok, but I didn't expect this. Like,
the depth fit to you, but
this is it, man.
This is it, bro. Thank you to you for having me on. And like I say, I wouldn't just come and speak to anybody random. Obviously, Re-Up's my guy, and he's been on there, so then he's obviously
appreciate it, man.
Opened the door, and then obviously when I've looked at your stuff and I've seen the angles that you're coming at, I respected it. Do you know what I'm saying? Because
that,
a lot of these people, like you say, just doing it for views, just getting these gangster guys on there, like,
no, that's
you know, it's
success story,
like,
bro.
As if it's like to glamorize it. Do you know what I'm saying? Where it's not to glamorize in that life. You know what I'm saying? Whatsoever, man.
Before we check out as well, Wednesday the 25th of February down at Manchester Lounge, we've got Re-Up Tea, we've got Kai Bunz on stage, a concert. Do you know what I mean? on the door. Imagine that you can pay on the door, no tickets now. So, you know, get down there, people. You know, first come, first serve. When it's full, it's full. I'm going to be there. Scotty's going to be there. Kai's going to be there performing. You know what I mean? Riot's going to be there. A few more artists as well. But get down there, man. Pleasure to have you on, bro.
My brother.
My brother, man.
Respect, bro.
Respect. Good, yeah?